Welcome to Gaming Gamers. This is episode. I don't know why I'm doing this, pero I'm ayusin ko ng palit. Pero like, just to start yung story, yung katulong namin is like really good cook. And alam niyo yung sa Princess Sarah, all those Miyazaki anime na based on like Anne of Green Gables,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
Munting Prinsipe, when they do yung sopas, and it's just vegetable soup, but it like tastes like it looks like the most amazing vegetable soup. She
Mhm.
made cabbage soup, yung repolyo, at saka kung anong tira-tira dyan. It's like, oh, fuck, para ako nasa Princess Sarah. Ang sarap nito. I never understood how can you just make good soup out of vegetables na this good, like she didn't use cream or any of that shit, parang this is fucking soup, and it like, and then mukha ang ganda ng pagkakakat, and like ina parang si Sedi, and yun yung opening story ko for like so people can relate to me kasi I know
Uh,
people don't relate to me so well kasi I'm a
and
weirdo.
then I'll relate it. I'll relate it to people in the term of a meme. Yung good soup. Yung guy- Who was that guy again? Who played Kylo Ren. Good
Oh,
Oh,
soup.
si
Adam
ano, Adam
Driver?
Driver?
Yeah, he did. It's a popular thing. Good soup. I don't know what film that is.
Where's that from? I
Was
want to
that
know the
It's
Chef?
context. He just says good
uh,
soup. That's the meme
yeah,
now.
yeah. That's the meme.
Good soup. I like,
Good
oh, is it
soup.
ano? Marriage Story? No, I don't think that's Marriage Story.
Freaking verbally abuses Scarlett Johansson says
Have
good
you
soup
have you
after.
have you watched yung I have either of you watched, this is the old man podcast. Have either of you watched A Marriage Story?
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
I
Ikaw,
can't get
Andren, no?
past like the yelling because I can't take it seriously because of all the memes. Because I know it's a
Yeah,
very
yeah,
like it's a very personal story. I know it's a true
yeah.
story from
I
the
did
writer's
no.
That
perspective.
got ruined by memes for me. Like my meme
Exactly.
na
So I
yung,
couldn't
No,
really
when
wait,
he
take it
no.
slams
seriously.
the
No, no,
door,
no, 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 no,
when
no,
he
no.
slams the wall, dude,
Yeah.
dude.
I'll try to get you guys into it. I'll say
Okay.
so yung
Divorce,
friend
hell yeah.
ko, yung friend I've watched his movie. I've watched Squid and a Whale, ganon. I've watched all of that shit. Um I was there on day one for this guy, si Noah whatever. Pero like yung
Yeah.
friend ko who's like younger than me. He's as young as you, River.
Oh
He's
wow,
like,
he's a baby.
guys, panoorin natin mamaya sa movie night yung ano, A Marriage Story. Iiyak kayo. Sobrang sad. Sobrang nakaka-touch. I'm watching the movie. It's like, so this is just a normal relationship? I don't know how that sounds coming from me, but man, I think I'm a fucking toxic fuck. Like I can't believe I'm relating this piece of shit, and like all the things that are happening, right? But because I'm so I know all of that other stuff, all of you actual funny shit. It's a very funny movie. There's a
Is it
lot of
really?
funny. I think it's I think
It's
it's
funny
a
because I know
comedy.
he wrote Madagascar 3, the one where they're in the circus.
Okay, so
I know
lie.
Noah Baumbach wrote Madagascar 3.
yeah, and he apparently like wrote and sold the screenplay for that to pay for the divorce proceedings that was happening in
Well,
Marriage
he
Story.
cheated on his fucking wife with like
Yeah, you know, he brought
Gertrude
that on
Stein,
himself.
not
So
Gertrude
yeah,
Stein.
yeah, like Madagascar 3 was like the retribution for him for cheating on his wife.
But
And
yeah, it's just
no,
really
that's it.
funny.
That was
I think it's funny, and it's like it stars a narcissistic artist type na
yeah.
Mhm.
parang I don't get
Okay.
respect. Like
Yeah.
I want fame, I want money, and
Okay.
she's growing, and I'm a piece of
She's
shit. Tas
growing.
parang
She's
no,
getting
it's literally
bigger.
that. It's just that na parang this fucking art yun. I think it's that. I think kasi he's an
So is
artsy
he like
asshole.
admitting like is this the director's way of like saying like I get it, I'm an asshole, so I'll make a
I
movie
think
about how much of an asshole I am? Is that what he did?
I think this
It's
is
like
the
an expose
director's
on himself.
this is the director's way of admitting that parang he has no more ideas for
Yeah.
making
So let me
movies.
just shit on myself.
Yeah, it's good. I really did
It
enjoy
looks
it, and I
like a
really
well
laughed out
directed, well
loud.
made movie naman talaga.
I don't think it's
I
well
just yeah.
directed. Pero
Yeah.
it's
Speaking of
funny. I
movies,
think you'll relate to it as artists. I think in yung ano,
Okay.
yan.
okay.
Speaking of movies, what were you gonna say, Andren?
Um, baka mas, have you watched Lamb na Giselle?
Oh, I
I
know that
wanna
movie.
watch, pero like I think I'm waiting for si Caris. It
I,
seems. It's a very
I'm
It's
not.
that
boring
A24
literary
Yeah,
movie.
movie.
I'm not gonna spoil anything much, but nothing much happens
Yeah,
That's
in
what
that
I watched
in
the
that
review on
movie.
it.
I
They
know.
Nothing
say
happens.
The
they
trailer
say
is misleading that it's like a
Yes,
horror movie. It's not. It's
yeah,
like
it's
it's a
not though.
literary
yeah.
quiet movie.
It's really cute in some in some
I
scenes.
see the lamb. It's cute looking.
Yeah, it's super cute. So yeah,
I watched the
nothing much
review.
happens.
They
Nothing
summed
much
it up pretty
happens.
well by saying it's because it's A24, right? It's what
Yeah.
people who don't watch A24 movies think all A24 movies are. That's what Lamb is.
This is what's funny to me. There are three movies, right? It's Pig with Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage. There's Lamb, and then there's Cow. Pig
Oh
and
yeah.
Lamb. Uh, no, Cow and Lamb are both A24 movies. And then I was asking a friend, because Mars like, have you watched Cow? Yeah, I watched it, and an hour into the movie, I was expecting a twist, and it's like, oh no, this is the whole fucking movie. I don't know what it's just going. I guess it's just about this settlement and gonna. So with those three movies, I think um,
Pig is probably the best
you
one.
you need to be you need to expect you need to not watch yung trailer. It's a pig. It's a it's not John Wick with a pig. It's not. It's just not.
No.
It's closer to Food Wars. I'm
Okay.
being fucking
What?
serious. I'm being
Yeah,
serious. It's
I heard this
beautiful.
from yourself.
Really?
It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's a
actually
drama.
I have it on my computer. I just haven't seen it yet. I feel
It's really
like
drama. It's got three chapters. Just watch one chapter per day. I think it's an amazing
all
performance.
right. I gotta watch.
Nicholas
I gotta
Cage.
watch.
Well,
Man, you know.
I liked Lamb. I liked it. Nothing much happens. So it's just a cool watch. Actually, it's an easy watch. Actually,
Mm.
okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yun din yung sabi ng friend ko eh. It's like, it's just quiet and it's just
Yeah,
literary and gano'n and
yeah,
like you can
yeah.
chill out it, I guess.
You can
Pero
vibe.
like if you're expecting like parang biglang maglalabas ng kutsilyo yung lamb.
Yeah, I feel like people expect every movie to become like a Midsummer or a
Mhm.
witch, you know, type thing
Yeah.
where like it's calm, but where's the turn? Where's it gonna
Yeah.
become a different thing?
Kasi the turn in Midsummer comes very late in the movie.
Yeah, actually, it's like it's almost halfway, which I really appreciated that they took the time to like, and I love how all the scary moments are in like broad daylight, which is pretty cool.
Man, I fucking hated yung opening nun. It's fucking ruined by day.
Oh,
Yeah.
the freaking
Katabi ko si,
suicide!
katabi ko
Moment
si
of
ano, this
suicide.
what we're fucking watching? This fucking piece of fucking triggering shit? I'm having a fight with my girlfriend right now, and I'm fucking watching this girl kill yourself and your parents.
Pero dude,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it was a haunting scene looking back. Pero
Yeah.
hindsight 2020, ang banger nung soundtrack nun as may gas mask just a face.
I rem- I
Oh,
remember
Yeah,
si
if you're gonna
Adrian, what he fixated on the movie. It's like, just tanda mo nung biglang umikot yung camera just to show that they're not in Kansas anymore. You were like, ooh. ganun. I love that movie. I think it's super funny then.
I also watched this one movie. I watch a lot of movies, by the way, one weekend. And it's weird because I have ADHD and it's so hard for me to concentrate, especially on this one. It's called I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Have you guys watched
Oh,
that?
yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen that one. It's
Oh,
really
with like
good.
si Charlie
Charlie
it's
Kaufman.
re-
Kaufman, yeah,
yeah, it's really
it's great.
good, and it's one of those movies that I had to rewind.
Yeah, no,
Fucking
dude,
like,
like you
what the
have
fuck
to
is
watch the movie
happening?
multiple
Yeah,
times.
like no, I didn't watch fucking This is
I
just gonna
mean,
be. I loved it. I
Is
loved
this
it,
the
but this
Near
is just gonna be a
not
Automata
that
one.
of
much.
movies?
Yeah, this is just gonna be a one-time thing. I'm not gonna fucking.
Yeah,
Cause it's very like dialogue heavy about yung
yeah.
existentialism and their life, their midlife crisis, not
I have
achieving your dreams. It's very bleak. It's sad. It's really sad. And
Have you
yeah,
seen this,
I'm
Giselle?
yeah.
I'm reserving it. This is the thing. I'm a huge Charlie Kaufman nut. Like I ended up watching all of the things that he loves then. Pero after that claymation movie,
Oh,
actually after Synecdoche,
Anomalisa.
yeah, I feel like I know what he's up to. So
Yeah,
it's like
that's
I'm
the
I'm worried
thing.
about
Yeah,
yung ano. I know this is an adaptation of a work then.
yeah. I think he
Uh,
does a good job of making you empathize with assholes. That's like his greatest talent of Charlie Kaufman. How he writes, Because like
What if he
after I
just
watched
turned me
this,
into
like
an
I binged.
asshole dahil ng all of this stuff that I watched? Just parang this self-aware, uh, fourth wall breaking asshole na parang, oh, look at me, I'm a human too.
Oh, may fourth wall breaking din dito sa movie.
I know.
Yeah, there's so. I
It's
mean, it's
his thing, eh.
Kaufman. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
I
know
don't
what?
know. It's his thing, but
it's
so
his
Yeah,
thing.
I
Yeah,
don't.
he
you
did
should
Okay.
watch.
adaptation. He did
Yeah,
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh,
He did
okay.
Being
Eternal.
yeah,
Jan Malkovich.
yeah.
He did
I definitely
Synecdoche New
see
York.
some Eternal
Synecdoche, New
Sunshine.
York,
You
and then
know,
Yeah.
Anomalisa.
here's the twist. Here's the twist. See, Charlie Kaufman wrote Kung Fu Panda 3 because he liked Kung Fu
What?
Panda 1 and 2. He's a
It's
big fan.
Kung Fu
That's a
Panda
pretty
3
bad movie.
is no, I like it. I like it a lot.
It's
I
a
thought it was
rehash of the
okay.
two movies.
Yeah,
Wait, wait,
no, see, that's
wait.
what you call poetic
Okay,
bookending because like
resonant.
he redid the themes but in a different context. Anyway, yeah.
So
I love
wait,
Kung
wait,
Fu
wait. Let's
Panda.
go back to the Kung Fu Panda thing.
Uh,
First one was the swallow, right? Yung bird, yung
No, that's the
kontrabida.
second one.
Oh,
First
oh,
one
yung
is freaking what's his name?
They're all pretty much the
The
same
the
movie.
gray leopard looking
the
guy.
gray leopard. Okay,
Tai Lung, I
okay.
think his name was.
The
Tai Lung.
meme guy.
Yeah, this
So third
fight
one,
will be
sino si? I
legendary
never
one
watched
day.
the third one. Who's the third one?
Third one is this ox spirit thing that it was pretty cool. I liked it.
Okay.
I thought it ended the trilogy pretty well.
May fourth wall breaking rin ba dito, River? Sa fourth.
Yeah, like
Wala nga
Poe
eh.
looks into the screen, then he recites Edgar Allan Poe, get it? And then he no, he doesn't.
No, does he have a fucking dream where he's in the fucking like kumakain siya
Yeah,
ng
he
bamboo in front of
realizes
people?
he's in the consciousness of his younger self projecting in the future. Yeah,
Oh my god.
By the way, I like this film. I'm thinking about ending.
yeah.
But it feels like it's up its own. In parts lang, I feel like it's up its own ass sometimes.
No, you
No,
can say that. You should
it's
say
fine,
that.
dude.
Literally, yung adaptation is about the Charlie Kaufman, di ba? It's
Yeah.
played by Nicolas Cage. He plays the fictionalized version. There are several versions of him. He did a play that it was about him. Ganun. So yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
Wait till you
I feel like
see
I'm
like
burnt out na kay Charlie
wait.
Kaufman in a way.
I think
Sorry,
you
sorry.
like this one. No, no, no. I was gonna tell Andrew like wait till he sees like Synecdoche. I feel like that's the most pretentious one, and it's one of my favorite ones. But
But
that one is like it's.
Eternal
thick.
Sunshine wasn't that pretentious, naman.
It was.
I feel like that's
It was-
digestible. That's digestible Kaufman, honestly. Yeah.
I think yung favorite ko is adaptation, pero yeah, maganda yung Synecdoche is like a Chris Ware comic. If you've ever read Chris Ware, it feels like that. There's a lot
Who's
of
the guy that made
crossover.
Animal Man?
Grant
him.
Morrison. He's
Is that
having
Grant
fun.
Morrison? I thought
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Tom King. What did
Tom King
make?
wrote yung all of the cool new Miracle Man
Oh right,
and
there, yeah, the
Batman
Miracle,
stuff.
yeah.
And,
That's I
he's-
confused
he's-
Miracle Man and Animal Man. Whatever. Anyway,
Mm-mm.
how was your weekend?
Oh yeah, one more. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, watching a lot
Okay,
of
yeah, good.
movies. And I'm gonna watch one more thing because I saw a trailer of it and it made me laugh. It's Peacemaker by John
Oh,
Cena.
Oh,
I
I'm
want to watch that
excited.
too. I really enjoyed the Suicide Squad. The
Yeah,
James
I
Gunn
enjoyed
one.
it. Nakakatawa yung trailer kasi it's just him and a partner of his. It's a trailer
Yeah.
naman eh, named Vigilante. And like they meet up and like, ooh, are you still about that life? I don't do that anymore. Plus, they just get drunk and go to the forest and shoot a bunch of furniture. And it's really
Yeah.
funny. Like he puts a vase in his dick, like Pacemaker puts a vase in his dick and Vigilante just shoots it and they high five. Yung sobrang broy moment lang na.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like this one.
I think
Yeah, that
I
sounds
think
great.
I think there's something interesting na nangyayari kay James Gunn, which is people forget that he's like this raunchy R-rated horror guy.
Yeah.
He made like a raunchy Scooby Doo dapat, and like he just happened to do like this really family friendly Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, it was for him, diba?
Yeah.
And like and then they saw Suicide Squad, and then I think Peacemaker is yung actual him. Na parang, oh, this is what I'm actually like, and like a lot of people will get turned off. It's like, where's Groot? Yung ganun.
Where's the
Pero I'm
baby
I'm
Groot?
super into it. Yeah,
I'm really
I'm super
excited.
into
I
it,
want
yeah.
to. I think only the first 3 episodes are out right now, so I'm waiting till the season is done.
It's produced by John Cena himself, so
Yeah,
I'm very.
I like
I
that
love
John
the
Cena's
guy.
dipping into the creative stuff. It's great. I think it's no. John Cena's having his Dave Bautista moment.
Yeah.
In that he's
One
kind
more
of fully
thing, Vince.
transitioning.
fucking movie marathon. I saw a new trailer. It's for A24 Studios again. It's called X. It reminds me. The
Oh,
plot is
X-Men.
basically they're filming a porno at this abandoned
Oh my
house
god.
owned by owned by this old guy. So yung vibes, it's vibes yung mga 70s slasher flicks like Texas
Oh, I
Chainsaw
might be into
Massacre.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
mga Texas Chainsaw Massacre, mga early Friday the 13th. So yeah, it's kind of a throwback to that. So it's interesting. How they'll
I
maybe
I
it's yeah.
I have a hot take. I don't like mean movies much when it's like mean spirited. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Parang like nothing na exploitative complete. I like exploitative stuff. I watch a lot of exploitative cinema, but it has to be joyous somehow, na parang like not too heavy. Pero like I watched I started watching this old movie Black Christmas. It's like one of this um classic horror things. It's basically like this guy is stalking these women sa isang sorority house, and it's just so fucking wrong. This lady makes this 7-year-old drink this drunkard lady makes you 7-year-old drink hard liquor. And then she says something like sobrang fucked up, na parang like, wow, this fucking movie is fucking fucked up. Kasi this lady says na parang she's having a talk with this girl, parang, oh, there was like that girl who got raped, ganon. And this drunky lady says, townies don't get raped. They can't
Oh my
get raped.
god.
That's parang, what the fuck is this movie? But it's a fucking funny movie. It passes in Bechdel test. It's just so gross, ganon. Pero if in a lot of funny ways that
It's kind of like one of those like yung classic movie trope na yung oh fuck psycho yung isang guy and you find out lahat pala ng family are a bunch of psychos. Like yung mga ganun,
so
like
it's weird kasi parang it's like siya yung bida, but she's such a horrible person. The things that she says, and she's drunk all the time, and then parang like I don't know, it's so odd. I haven't finished it because I wandered away from my
When
computer.
did you start watching it that you haven't finished it?
Over the weekend. I do that a lot. Ganun.
I don't even remember what I did. Oh, I remember. I got a booster shot over the weekend. That's what
Oh,
happened.
hell yeah.
congrats.
It's kind of been blocked out, but I did this like drive-through booster thing. It's
yeah,
just
I
so
heard about it.
easy. It's so
Okay.
easy. I always thought like, I live in the Philippines. Everything has to be inconvenient, so you have to sign a form to sign another form and whatnot. But I only signed one form, and then we just drove. And then it's like NLEX type thing where different toll booths had different brands of vaccine boosters. There's like this was the Pfizer link, this is the
Wow.
Moderna link. I was
Wow.
like, holy shit, am I in the? This is in Manila too, like next to Ocean Adventure. It was like,
Like nung tinurukan ka ba river like the robot hand come out and it just
yeah.
Mm, tapos sugar water lang yung tinuro ko yung river.
oh
Yeah.
that hurts.
Oh
Ugh,
man.
Talaga?
I,
Sugar
I
water hurts?
it hurts.
you
They say
really?
it's uh it has more it makes your blood cells kind of
Denser?
namamaga. Hindi cancer.
Yeah.
It makes because it's a it's a hypertonic
Okay.
solution
Oh
and the
wow.
inside your blood it's hypotonic so it
I
They don't
namamaga
mix.
yun.
It's like oil and water.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually
Nurse. I was a
understand that.
nurse.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
a
Wow. I mean,
nurse.
kasi
yeah. That's why I forget sometimes that you're a nurse. So that's pretty cool.
nag-medtech ako, I understand yung hypotonic and
Uh,
hypertonic. Like,
uh,
basta yung water outside is denser and then the water
yes.
inside and then it kind of like seeps it. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, over the weekend, I've been trying to marathon through one game because it's leaving Game Pass next week, and that's Plague Tale Innocence.
Fuck.
Okay. How is it?
It's great. It kind of captures that same magic that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice had for me, where it's just a very solid linear story focused single player game, and it's very tightly paced. It's not too long. I'm not yet done, but I'm almost done because I looked up how many chapters the game has. It's 17 and I'm on chapter 11 already. So I think I might be able to finish it, but because I always say this that I'm not very big into stealth games, especially if stealth is kind of forced on you. This is a stealth game, but I like it because of how the many ways you can stealth around, and when you get caught, it's not immediately game over. You can still like think of ways. If you think on your feet, you can escape or you can kill the guys. Because you basically play as this girl named Amicia, who's a French, like daughter of a rich family, and she suddenly finds herself in the situation where her family is dead because they're killed by the Inquisition, and England is trying to invade France, and now she has to bring her brother, who she's never met yet, because her brother has like this.
The stepbrother situation.
No, it's her blood brother. He just has this terminal illness where he's not allowed to see anyone, so he was
Blood
isolated.
brother.
Yeah, he was
I'm sorry.
isolated, and then his
I'm sorry. I'm
their
shitting on this beautiful story. I started it.
no, it's okay. And then the mom is like an alchemist, a scientist who's trying to like understand what's wrong with her son's blood. There's like something in his blood.
Okay.
And I have some theories already, but like so while this is happening, so her family gets slaughtered, they're escaping, they're trying to find the cure for her brother's blood disease. And while that's happening, England is invading France and there's also a plague. So there's like rats everywhere, like cannibal rats, not just like black plague rats where they bite you and then you're sick
Yeah,
and you're
like
dead.
like the rats from Dishonored. Yeah. I get
Yes,
it.
yeah, and then the horrible thing, and this is why it's the subtitle is innocence, because throughout the game you're losing. They're like you're trying to protect your little brother's innocence while you lose yours. So like, I like
Oh, that's
when
interesting.
games when you're a kid, when you're playing a kid in a game and you kill someone, when they like really focus and hone in on that, because like the first kill that you do, like your character like stops and like she spaces out. She's like, "Wow, I just ended a life." And then after that, you start killing more and more people as you play the game. But like in that moment, I liked when a game like slows down a bit to like,
Ellie just hands her a shotgun. You killed the life. Yeah.
yeah, now kill this. You
Is it
Ellie's
I
like, you killed a life. I killed
I
something that was about to be alive.
River?
So
Is
who's
it
better?
is it yung moment ba then, is it kind of like yung God of War where like Atreyo first time niya pumatay? Like, ganun
Yeah,
ba yung
yeah.
first
When
boss
when
in
he's
the
like kind of hesitant, he didn't want to hunt.
I wish I liked
Another
that game more. I wish na parang I don't think Kratos would be like that kind of that. I think he would hit yung kid, to be honest.
I mean,
Tangina!
after
Ito si Mo!
everything that he's been through, I guess I don't know. Like they kind
It's
of
the
time
same
skip
guy
big time.
who's like killing gods na parang for
Yeah.
like 3 games. And like,
Ares,
boy, I'm a
Boy.
nice dad.
you're
How about
not
we
my
get you
son."
to kindergarten now?
No, man, whatever. It's a good game. I don't care what
No,
both of
I
you
think
say.
it's a great game. I'm gonna play through it. I'm gonna play through it.
But
My-
more
it-
about the more
You
about
activated my feelings to sell.
more of the
I've
game
got to
na
be a
na,
good dad.
na,
Pl-
na nalaro mo. Ano yung battle mechanics niya? Like,
Okay,
is it
so-
closer?
So the
to,
cool
like-
thing is, because Amicia's mom is an alchemist, she kind of inherited that too. Like, so as you okay, this turned me off at first, but there's a crafting system in the game. I was like, oh, come on, man.
Come on, that's
So
cool.
I was
River,
yeah, no,
you know
first
what? You know what turned me off of the game? I started yung game, like the dog dies. It's a
the dog,
tutorial.
yeah, the dog fucking
This
dies
fucking game
horribly.
starts off with a dead dog. Not just the dead dog, you see the dog get sucked into like
Yeah,
a
into a
sinkhole
pit
after
of
it was
rats.
wounded. It's
Yeah.
like, man, this is also a beautiful looking game.
It's
in the
gorgeous.
forest.
It's
Yeah.
Unreal Engine, and I think they did a good job. But like how the combat works is, so there's a crafting system. At first, I didn't get it because like I thought it was gonna be like stealth focused or like combat focused.
Are you
ganun.
just
But
making like slingshots?
so she has a slingshot, but throughout the game, she like you can pick up new parts, new things to shoot. So like sometimes you'll pick up like sulfur, mix it with this rock, and then you put like this other element, and then you can make a rock that lights fire and stuff like that. And so throughout the game, the reason why they added that crafting system is because so like sometimes you're sneaking, right, and the easy route is to just go around this way. But if you go this way and you take out some guards, there's like loot there that you can with crafting items that you can then make a better slingshot like that. So like they reward risky like gameplay, but if you don't want to do that, you have this like easier routes. I like that there's many ways to accomplish one thing. So you have like a slingshot. You can also lure rats to people. One of the dickest things, the dick moviest things you can do.
A rat grenade.
The rats hate light, so
Like in
they're like these
Wanted.
guards. there are these guards that have like these lamps, right? That are in like a piece of glass, and they like wave it to like shoot the rats away. You can just shoot the lamp with a rock, and he has no light, and he gets eaten alive by the rats. And then while the rats are eating him alive, you can like walk around his body.
Yeah. I'm like, di ba, you're comparing this to Hellblade, di ba?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking, kasi I played a bit of Hellblade, and
Mm.
the thing that turned me off, like, yung combat ng Hellblade is so vanilla. I think
It's
this has more
basic.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
has
yeah.
more
Yeah, I
vari-
mean,
this one has more variation.
to
Yeah.
fair to be fair sa God of War, like it's very maganda, it feels good, ganon.
Yeah.
There's like a good chunk sa combat. I like sa Hellblade yung story and presentation. And yung puzzles, ganon. I just didn't like na I had to solve a smart person's puzzle in a Kratos game when I started. Parang, what the fuck? I have to
Freaking yeah, like,
this is-
God of War is a lot of puzzles.
Yeah,
Like a lot of like push
that's
this
why I
lever,
love the
pull
game.
this box.
That's why I love the game, because this is the first time now. Fuck, I'm really enjoying these fucking puzzles.
But like,
Yeah,
I
the-
just
the
want like
the-
push
the
this
axe
box to get
puzzles,
to this
those are
other
cool.
part.
Oh,
It's fine.
Yeah, but overall, I think I'm gonna definitely. I mean, I have no choice. I feel like I have to finish it at this point. But the story is really intriguing. I haven't really touched too much on the story. I have a few theories. I guess I'll say the theories now, since I don't know if you guys are gonna play it. But my theory is that your brother, his name is Hugo. His blood disease makes him mind control rats. That's my theory.
Oh
'Cause
man,
they-
that would
'cause the-
suck. Why?
I don't know, because the Spanish in the Spanish Inquisition is trying to kidnap your brother, but they never explain why. Like the Pope is trying to kidnap your brother. They show him, he's like this old man. His name is, I forgot his name. I don't know if he was a real Pope, but he's dying. I think he has the plague, so he needs, or maybe his blood will cure the Black Plague. I don't know. Maybe it's like a Last of Us situation, but
You
overall,
know,
I think the game is really good.
I have a cousin who's like a monk, like an actual monk, Christian
Really?
monk. Tapos
Okay.
he has a picture dito sa bahay na he's holding yung robes nung Pope, the Pope,
Yeah.
right? He has a picture with the
Francis.
Pope.
Frank.
No, not the cool one, the one
Oh.
for signed. So fuck him.
Oh, Benedict.
the
Yeah,
Nazi
fuck my
one.
cousin.
Yeah.
Is he a Nazi? I think he's closeted gay. That I think
he
in
look-
your theory.
Yeah, he looks
Does he
evil.
look- He
He
looks
looks
like
Palpatine.
Palpatine kasi.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
really
he
unfair.
Yeah, we said the exact
He
same
looks
thing
like-
at the exact
He
same
looks
time.
like he looks like Palpatine with like tiny red booties.
That's the
Yeah.
thing, because like you can, when a guy looks like a supervillain, it's, I don't know, it more.
Fair.
I don't want to
It's
like stereotype, but like look at Pope Francis's face. Looks like such a nice, gentle guy. But then you look at Pope
Just
Benedict.
give it lighting. Every old person.
It's
looks
all
like
in
a
the lighting.
monster.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
that's
I'm waiting for forced lightning to come out of his fingers.
Exactly.
You know that's what
Force
I
choking someone.
I've been playing RE7 and like this is just
Hell
like
yeah.
this is just like this is also teaching me the same things that I learned in Spiritfarer. That old people are a burden and that you have to escape them. That's what it's teaching me. Old people
Escape
are
while you can.
monsters. I love the yung scares sa RE7. It's like may lola na naka-wheelchair. That's the
Yeah.
best scare. She
That's
just
it.
shows up every place. Tas
She
parang-
doesn't do anything. She's just like
Yeah,
that
it's like,
around the
that's-
corner. You're
that's
like, oh
what-
shit.
Speaking of games, then man, like I was so bummed. Nilifan ko na yung Moonlighter. I really didn't like it.
Aw.
Like,
I didn't like it.
congrats, because it
Too bad.
sold well. Like I'm not. It's just my own opinion.
Yeah, let's talk about
Steve,
Moonlighter. Go ahead. Yeah,
I didn't like.
I have
the
some
combat,
opinions
dude.
too.
I don't like the combat.
How far did you go? Like, how many dungeons did you do?
2.
2. Okay, fair enough.
I
That's fair.
really didn't like the. Fucking,
Is it
okay.
sluggish?
It's so
the only-
slow.
Yeah, and I was bummed because I love the yung parang sell and demand mechanic. No?
Yeah,
Where
running
you
the
have
shop. That's the best
Yes.
part of the game.
Yes.
That's the best part of the game, honestly.
Damn, like when I was back to mga dungeons, I don't like playing this. That's
It
why I
had such a
rebutted it.
good like gameplay.
Good that you
loop,
got to
like,
refund it.
theoretically. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I did. But
No,
I
I
got
think
pretty
it's
far.
just it's one of
Like-
those games from that sounds like something I'd be into, and then you play it's like
It's
huh.
gorgeous
Yeah.
too. I love the
Yeah.
pixel art. It's
It's so
different.
good.
It doesn't have outlines. It's like cell shaded kind of pixel art. It's like it's hard to explain, but it looks.
You
Pero
couldn't
kasi-
grind
Come-
into it. You couldn't grind yourself into liking it. No, I'm really asking.
Oh.
Parang was it like a difficulty thing? Or like,
It's slow. It's slow. Like compared to Bastion, Rogue
Hmm.
Legacy,
Or
Dead
like
Cells. It's
Spiritfarer na parang there's
oh
something.
yeah, it's
It's slow
whatever.
without feeling
It
good,
depends
which is
on
the
what
worst,
weapon were
no?
you using, but were you just using like the sword?
The sword.
Okay, see, I immediately dropped the sword, and I got a
Uh,
bow and arrow and a spear, and it's a lot better, but it is
Okay.
still slow. The slowness is still there, and I think it's supposed to show na he's a shop owner first, adventurer second. That's why it's called Moonlighter, right? Because he
Okay.
inherited his dad's shop, so that's his real thing. But he wants to do this, so he's moonlighting. So I think the game
Oh.
wanted you to feel weak, but I don't know.
that title kind of is wasted on that game. It's such a cool name, pero it's like
Moonlighter.
you're moonlighting as a shopkeeper. Parang, I don't know. It feels like you should be like, I'm a secret agent in your moonlighter.
No, I think he's a
Shopkeeper would
shopkeeper
work.
moonlighting
Shopkeep.
as an adventurer. I think that's how it works. Because you
Yeah.
you shopkeep in the morning, then you adventure at night, and then get shit to you get the loot to sell in the
Okay.
shop the next day.
There's a real
But
problem with that
yeah,
game if and like Andrew, you played Stardew, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
And you is the combat better as Stardew?
But because you don't have to, you can
yeah.
never.
Combat is so
Yeah.
it's not even
Yeah.
secondary in Stardew. It's
Yeah.
like
But I'll
tertiary.
say
Yeah.
no, but I'll say I enjoy it enough yung combat there.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it gets the
fine.
shit done, you know.
Yeah,
I just got it. I just went there because I was at the point where I needed to get a lava fish to give someone, so I had to fucking grind the.
Video games are the
It's
worst. Lava fish.
one more thing, quick thing then. Sa Disco Elysium, I am
oh
now friends
yes.
with Kuno. I am now friends
Oh
with
my
Kuno.
god!
Yay, good job. I never got to do that. I never did that on my save.
No, because my psych is so high, I can basically. I did
Oh
this thing where,
man.
which is good, really cool. So, where you can manipulate his, parang gaslight him in a
Yeah,
way.
you can gaslight. I wanted to do that so hard, but I
Uh,
kept failing all the
oh,
rolls.
my fucking
Kuno.
psych was like 6 there, so yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
easy to do. Oh yeah.
Fuck this
So
Kuno.
I'm gonna go to his dad's house, fuck him up, and
Oh,
split the drugs with him.
I really wanted
Oh
to
my
do that,
god,
dude. I really wanted to
Tama.
find his dad, but I never got to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Oh,
I want to go back to that. I keep thinking na parang I want like a solid space of like chunk na it's like a book eh. It's
it is.
honestly
Yeah.
It's a
like a book.
very, it's a
It's
very
Dapat
like
dense
pitik-pitik,
book.
pitik-pitik lang siya,
yeah.
Giselle.
Yeah.
Go
Honestly,
Yeah.
like
marathon.
Yeah
do like
naman.
one dialogue and then you're out, and then go
No,
back.
I know.
Yeah, that's
I know.
fine.
There was one time parang I played like a good 4 hours or 3 hours, like going to sleep. It's
Yeah,
parang man, I just stood here and read for 4 hours.
yeah, like pages of
Like I didn't
dialogue.
move from this spot. It's like no, I'm trying to understand
That's
the
why
world
they
of
make
British.
because it has a real time clock, but it stops when you're reading. So
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
know they know that
it's
like
very it's
they know
it's
you're gonna spend a lot
very
of time.
it's
Like there was
very
this point that I
very
need to go to the
charming.
apartment by like 22 p.m.
Yeah,
Eh, tangin ang dami ko pang time. What the fuck am I gonna do?
yeah.
Although
Just talk to
I
I'll
people.
just
say it, I'll say it. This game runs like shit. It's just
And
not
on the
very
Switch,
optimized on the
you're playing on the
Switch.
it's
Switch
slow.
though. Yeah.
The loading times suck. They fucking suck
And
dick
like
there.
it's good na the game is one of the best written things ever. Kasi like the movement sucks. I mean, I know it's a top-down thing, but it's still like,
Dude,
man,
I
like
don't know. Like no, for me, I can't really. I'm in no place to like
not
speak on
kasi
this
you're
because I played on the PC, and I feel
uh,
like it was really made for the PC. I just
yeah,
click. I don't even have to click. I just have to click once, hold down the mouse button, and he goes
yeah,
there, and it's so seamless. It's
it
great.
makes
It might
sense.
seem
Yeah,
like a nitpick. I'm gonna bring up loading times again because
yeah, good.
when you go place to place, when a game encourages you to explore different areas,
Yeah,
and the loading times are so fucking
And I
slow,
don't
dude.
understand why. Are
yeah.
you
I don't.
just fucking loading sound
No,
files?
you know
Like there's
what? I think they're
nothing.
loading all the text. They're loading all the words that
No,
every
it can
NPC will
be.
say. I don't know.
This is what I think. I think they came up with a really beautiful rendering engine that sucks, isn't optimized. Like, kasi it looks like a painting eh.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, but I get what you
Pero
mean.
like,
Yeah,
I kind of almost wish na parang dapat this is just should just be a JPEG para mabilis yung from one room to another.
And Giselle, I think I know now why you didn't like the voice acting because we were playing different versions. Mine is the definitive edition. Eh.
No,
The
I played
2020. Oh,
definitive edition. It's good. It's
okay.
good. No, no,
I
I'm not
didn't.
saying that it's bad. It's just parang it gets a while. I don't know. It's good. It's good. I
No,
like it
because you
well enough.
read so fast, you read ahead of the
Yeah,
voice. That's why
it's more of yung issue ko is like I feel bad for not listening to all of the voice
the
lines
performances.
because it's like they're really putting their heart and soul in it. Especially the racist guy. I know we
He
keep
did.
going back
Yeah,
to
I like
racist
his
guy.
voice.
I think
Like
he's the best
I
acted
can't even
one
copy
so
his
far.
accent. It's such a unique accent.
Oh,
What's
let's
his
talk
name
about in
again?
jacket. Let's talk about I forget. There's
Anyway,
so
yeah.
many names in that. Let's talk about the jacket that we all want to buy, but we don't have money for. Lieutenant, what's his name?
Kim Kutsaragi.
Kim
Yeah.
Kitsuragi's jacket. It's a nice
Yeah, it's
jacket. We
so
saw
beautiful. It's like
this jacket for sale online. It's a replica pair.
it's
It's worth
official. No, it's
20,000
official from
pesos.
the store, from
No,
the
pero
vehicle.
replica
Yeah,
of it,
replica
right?
of the
Yeah,
game. Yeah,
yeah.
it's
I,
fucking like
I'm reminded that this was like a while back na sa playthrough ko ng disco. Like, the thing that made me laugh talaga is so, like you and Kim are trying to get the body down from the tree, and you
yeah.
just both of you just keep shooting and
Oh my
failing.
god.
And there was an option to point it at the girl, and I was so tempted to fucking just point it at her.
You two better believe that I
It's
saved
not.
my game and then I tried it, and like you,
Oh
Kim
my.
like gets mad at you. Like that's what
You're a
happened.
real
Yeah.
psycho. Now, I'll say, nakakatuwa with the game kasi parang, it's all the options are fucked up. Pero like, you really role play na parang, well, I don't want to be an asshole and point at
Yeah,
this
I want to
girl.
be a communist, a communard.
A
So I'm not
communard.
gonna pay for anything. It's like stuff like
Isn't
that.
that Isn't that yung term na communard is like the most honest, most genuine, authentic insult to communists. It seems like
communist,
it
communist
seems like
retard, diba?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
literally
it
what
seems
it
like
is.
it
They
comes
put
from someone who was like a communist talaga, who was in the trenches of things. Because it's so politically versed, diba? It's like, yeah, this guy, when he says communard, he's not posing. I think he actually met some communards or something.
yeah.
Ayun.
Speaking of communism, Activision Microsoft bought Activision. What are your thoughts
Oh,
on
okay.
that
I've
matter?
been meaning to
Speak-
talk about
Uh,
this. I think you need to
Um,
adjust your mic a little bit, by the way, Andrew. I think it got like hit a bit.
okay, sorry.
But I
It
think
does that thing.
yeah, I know. This kind of obviously brings me back to when Microsoft bought Bethesda, and I feel like that's kind of been helping them in spades. So that's why they're like, "Fuck it, let's buy Activision Blizzard." No one wants to work with them nowadays because of all the controversy. And I don't know. I'm optimistic, and I'm pretty happy because I have an Xbox. But
Yeah, good for you.
yeah, so like I
Take
don't know.
that,
Well,
PlayStation! Fuck you!
people are worried. Like I feel like Sony is genuinely worried that they're gonna lose a lot of games.
So what do they have? Let's run down. Call of Duty, Tony
Yeah.
Hawk.
Yeah,
What else?
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash.
Crash Bandicoot,
Is that
You
weird?
Spyro.
can,
They
you
own
can have
Spyro. No, they own
Spyro.
Spyro
Oh,
now.
that
Yeah,
sucks.
Crash Bandicoot,
Spyro,
Spyro.
That sucks.
Ano pa ba?
Overwatch. They have
Overwatch, Diablo.
Diablo. Yeah.
Um,
World of Warcraft. Freaking
a
like
lot.
huge games. Yeah.
Hmm.
To forget Candy Crush.
Candy Crush.
So,
Can you
may,
imagine?
may nakita akong, like, it's from an old EGM magazine, and it's Crash Bandicoot getting an Xbox tattoo.
Yeah,
So
and that's
fucking
that's real too. That's a real
Yeah.
promo art.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that ad. It was on comics a lot
Yeah.
back
Yeah,
then.
it was on a lot of Mad magazines too. But it's so bizarre that like, Crash. It's like Master Chief being on a PlayStation. Like Crash Bandicoot is now a Microsoft mascot. That's
What if they make si Crash Bandicoot like into a sex game just to cock Sony?
just to fuck
Crash
with it.
getting fucked.
Fuck, ano, pare, Crash Bandicoot skin sa Halo. Ano ba, pare? Let's go. Let's fucking
Yeah,
go. Let's
that'd be so
go.
nice. Instead of
Crash is like-
Cortana, it's Crash that shows up and he goes like, "Whoa!"
Whoa! That's the most disappointing thing
That's
ever
so
when I
fucking
played yung
stupid.
remaster. I was telling Sanjin, I'm gonna buy a remaster, and Sanjin's like, okay, that's not a good game. None of those games are good. Like, no, I'm gonna play Crash Bandicoot. I've tried to play Crash Bandicoot once, like, oh man, this is a horrible runner game. It's a
It's
hard runner.
it's not that good.
Uh,
But
yeah, I mean,
what does this mean? But to like, what I'm
it,
saying is like, saan magbe-benefit yung Microsoft? Saan like yung mga IPs na yun are gonna come a long time pa. Like let's say they bought
Yeah,
Tony
I
Hawk.
feel
Yeah,
like this is
yeah,
a long run kind
yeah,
of. They're
long
looking into
long
they're
the
game.
not
future
ano eh.
talaga.
They're
Yeah.
not gonna they're not gonna block off Call of Duty from other
No,
uh,
definitely not.
platforms
Yeah, I
because they
don't
make
think.
so
No.
much money off of
But
it.
that's the thing. Like, if Call of Duty is making money in PlayStation, technically that's money Microsoft is also making
Yun
too.
nga.
So that's like they're just finding other ways to make money, even though it's
Well,
not necessarily exclusives. It's just the fact that they
honestly,
own those companies just shows that they're earning money every which way.
medyo chokehold na nga yung Bethesda to be
Yeah,
frank.
I
Eh.
thought
Like
Bethesda
this,
was already huge, but then like
yeah.
when I saw like when the news like
I
broke
mean,
out, I was just
Warcraft,
yeah,
yeah,
Warcraft is
alone.
like yeah. I
That's
mean,
China.
it's true. They own China. Microsoft buys China. That's like the next like headline.
What scares me about this, people said this online, Sony might find a very Sony solution, meaning that, di ba, medyo they're blocking off
Yeah,
crossplay.
yeah.
Baka nga mag-double down pa sila doon, in my opinion. Na, oh, fuck, since binili nyo lahat, parang they're gonna be the new Nintendo in a way that parang ang main focus siguro nila yung, oh, you can only play Sony games here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Pero
in the way,
Yeah, but I feel like it's
they're
too late for
moving it
them
into
na.
PC na eh.
Yeah, because they already moved their stuff to PC.
They have
oh,
yung
okay.
God of War.
God,
I never
yeah.
thought they would put God of
Me
War
too.
there.
That's like
Yeah.
the Sony.
God
I
of
was-
War, Horizon, Death Stranding.
Everyone's waiting
and,
for Bloodborne to show up on PC, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
That's so fucked up kasi parang Bloodborne isn't the biggest and it should have been the first one on PC.
Yeah, but they
Pero
don't.
they-
They're just not touching it.
It's just parang okay, I guess the one that really needs it to be on PC that is running slowly on yung actual console.
I'm playing it on a PS5, and it's still like it's not chugging, but it's not like.
Pero it's
60
not
FPS at
optimized
all.
eh.
Yeah.
They didn't give that patch eh. I don't know, maybe I just made this up pero I think there might have been a time that it was unlocked and then they locked it back. I don't know if that's true.
Kasi I saw the lineup rin dito sa PlayStation 4. It's still pretty stacked for this year. Pero
Yeah.
yung sa PS5, fuck, ano yung mga lalabas ng Final Fantasy? Yung nasa radar ko lang, yun lang eh. That's the only game I can think of.
That's
They're-
Spider-Man 2. That's the other one.
No, they're all gonna come out on PS4. They shifted yung plans since yung chip shortage dahil lang pa na yung mga NFTs
Yeah,
and
they've
all
just started
this, like,
developing more PS4s, right? That like their answer
Yeah.
to like there's not enough PS5s, so we
there's
have to
not
make
enough
more
PS5s.
PS4s.
And all of our games will be cross-gen na. It's probably like it's such a weird situation for them kasi it's like a good launch naman pero
They
Yeah.
did you hear the news? Like
Mostly
after
scalpers.
Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, like the Sony stock dropped by 20 like million or something, 20 billion. I don't know, like some big number. And I don't know. I'm scared of how Sony is gonna react. I hope they're not gonna do something too drastic.
I think
I don't know.
Sony is
They also don't have the money Microsoft has. So I think it's
That's
gonna be.
also you think about how Sony has not diversified yung kanyang gaming.
Since
They
the
laid off
PS3.
yung Sony online, yung kanilang Sony Studios na Japanese, right?
Yeah.
They moved it into other places na so they don't have yung parang weirder Sony games. And like Microsoft just has all of the games now.
It just
It's like,
has
it's a good
the
spread.
games. Yeah, exactly.
And like Sony has like parang five
Japanese
different
games,
versions.
Japanese
No,
exclusives.
Sony's got
No,
those
they don't
JRPGs,
have-
baby.
Yeah, baby
No,
boy.
they only have Atlas. They only have Atlas.
Sega. They also have Sega.
Oh wait, nagsumasaw. No, they only have Atlas kasi tangang Atlas na parang.
Yeah, I know. Like,
You know
doesn't Atlas
what
want to
they
make more money, dude?
You know what they said nung binenta nila yung Persona 4 sa Steam? They were
Yeah.
so surprised that people bought the game.
Yeah, I'm so it's
Like,
just
what the
right.
fuck, you
I'm so
idiots?
surprised. Oh my
Are they a
God.
Japanese company ba?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're a Japanese company.
So they're focusing on their market. Kasi here, let's face it,
Yeah,
Microsoft will never dominate the Japanese market.
yeah. They
Like,
tried.
Sony has that in their back pocket.
No, the Sony's actually moving away from Japan. Like that's a big thing that they're doing. They're focusing on Europe. That's where they sell the
Okay.
most.
Really?
It's
Oh,
sad
fair
nga na
enough.
I
Yeah.
mean, they don't have, isipin mo, they don't have a lot of Japanese games now na Japanese developed. Kasi Demon Souls is Blue Point, yun yung
Yeah,
remake, di ba?
that's a UK based
Yun
company. I
nga,
forgot.
they
Yeah.
that's a big issue right now na Sony isn't selling as well as it should be
And
sa Japanese market now.
you have to remember, like, while yes, like Microsoft doesn't have a foothold in Japan, Sony is sharing with Nintendo. You have, like, people
Oh
don't
yeah.
remember.
Xbox?
Yeah, no, Sony is, yeah, no, Xbox doesn't really have a
Sharing. Sorry,
foothold. Yeah.
I thought they were. I thought you were saying that Microsoft is friendly with Nintendo. No,
No,
Sony is sharing
Sony
the market
sharing
space.
the market space
Yeah.
with Nintendo. We forget that Nintendo, like, as much as they don't want to be a competitor, they are a competitor though, just in a different way, like in a sneaky way. Everyone has a Switch nowadays, so like that's how it is. It's like people don't even say like, oh, they easily discount it, but because of that, I don't know, because now Sony doesn't have the one like trump card, like
Yeah.
Nintendo will be Nintendo. It's always gonna be there. Microsoft now, they're kind of going like Disney with video games. Like they're just
Yeah,
buying the big
more,
things.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm thinking I like.
Yung thing ko sa Sony is like, it's a lot of great games na you can only play on their platform, pero like not enough in my opinion. Like,
and they're all
what are you
very
gonna
the
play sa
same.
PS5? No, that's
No,
what I'm saying. It's five different shades of Last of Us. Over the
yeah, 50
shoulder,
Shades of Last of Us.
story, story driven.
Yeah.
Um,
The only different one is Demon Souls, and that was the only one I was looking forward
Demon's
to.
Souls is a PS3 game.
And that's a PS3 remake, so that's a bit sad when you think about it. The only thing I was really looking forward to in Sony is a remake of a PS3 game.
Yeah,
Everything
they
else,
think
I don't know.
Sony got cocky, pare, or something.
They
They,
did, they
Yeah,
did,
they
because they
yeah, they got.
dominated with the PS4. Like
Yeah.
we like if there was a, if the console wars is still a thing, and I think it kind of isn't anymore. But if let's pretend it is, they clearly dominated at the end of the last generation. Xbox
I
kind of snuck in when Game Pass was made, but yeah.
I don't think na it's Sony's fault. I think they just have an old strategy. I think what we're forgetting is free to play really kind of is dominating, and Xbox has a lot of ganong type of games. Like you should play free to play games on the Xbox because it's a better experience. Like just a third party level, diba? Pero like Sony, I don't know, yung mga one player cinematic game, they're too top heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how long does it take them to make one of their amazing games? And it's like, right?
Yeah, like
I get what
the
you mean.
money won't come in. Kagad. That's what you're
Yeah,
saying.
because
Like,
you need
yeah.
those third parties
Uh,
to fill in the gaps of the big releases, diba? And I don't know, because Sony's not Nintendo. As much as they want to be with the exclusives, Nintendo, they have the pedigree. They've had years of of establishing these giants in their generations of
and you know what?
consoles.
Yeah, and you know what makes me like it? Even though I'll never fucking maybe not own a Switch, but like they don't give a shit. Like I
They
like
don't
that
give a
ball.
shit. They're like,
They
fuck it,
don't
we're
give
making
a
money no matter what.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you know how fucked up they are. They're thinking of releasing a Switch Pro at this stage of the game. Like, damn,
They're
that's
they're
gonna be.
thinking they're not gonna. They said that they're not gonna phase out the Switch anytime soon, and it's been more than 5 years now.
It's
That's
10
normally
years yung
when,
plano nila.
yeah, that's wild.
10 to
That's never
7.
really happened with
I
a.
think it's fair kasi parang they're I like I was thinking about this and na parang I was looking at yung Pokemon Arceus, tapos parang, man, this looks like an old game. It's parang, but it's like, what do you expect? And it's like
But
they're just playing with the things that they know, and it's like
and
still gonna
w-
sell a billion.
Yeah.
when you play Nintendo games, you're not necessarily looking for ray tracing or the biggest
Yeah,
graphics.
No.
Yeah, like
yeah.
never. Yeah, you're just playing it for Mario or
Dude,
like Pokemon.
honestly, like I've been through that phase of like, oh wow, the graphics, blah blah blah. I mean, I feel like every like kid that goes through a new generation of consoles is looking for that new big like graphical push. But there's a part of me that just kind of wants to play the old PS2 graphics because I watched a
Fuck
review
you.
of the
You're young. Fuck you.
I know I say old PS2. I'm sorry,
Old
but
PS2.
like
Yeah.
that's what I grew
Have you
up with.
played Toshinden, pare? That game
No,
sucked. That
I
game
was thinking.
fucking sucked, dude.
I saw a review for the Prince of Persia trilogy, like Sands of Time, Warrior Within, Two Thrones, and I'm like, I just like in my head, I was like, man, remember when games looked like
Oh
this,
my
and this is
god.
all we wanted.
Sands of
Uh,
Time looks like a cell phone game now.
I know, but it's so buttery smooth from from what I
Oh
remember, and
yeah.
Such a
it's
good
like
game.
it's so well paced, it's so tightly controlled, and then how many I don't know, I don't remember
I'll
what the
agree with
sales
River
were,
on
but
this, Giselle. Like the frame rates of PS2 games
yeah,
are silky
it's a
smooth.
dream.
Like
It's so
play
good.
Twisted Metal Black, dude. It's so
Oh
fucking
yes,
smooth.
yes. Pero Tristan Metal Black is sort of like the, no, tama ka. I remembered, no, it's just, naalala ko yung, when I think of PS2 graphics, I think of Metal Gear Solid 2, and
Oh
na-annoy ako
yeah.
dun sa trails, when it's like sa cinematic.
Yeah.
Pero like, the
Okay.
actual game is 60 FPS, and that's pretty cool. Ganun.
I don't know. And I feel like Nintendo's banking on that. We're like, they don't really need graphical fidelity anymore. Like
Yes.
Andrew said,
Yeah,
there's no like
exactly.
racing happening.
It's weird kasi Nintendo is Disney kasi they're making their own theme parks and stuff and
Yeah,
movies and stuff. Tapos you got Xbox, which is basically parang we're the gaming appliance. We have all of yung, if you want to play Fortnite and all of this Minecraft shit, ganon, you
yeah.
have that.
And we're
Tap,
cheaper than a PS5. That's their
and
selling
so
point.
Sony is Sony technically is yung sa PS5 like the advancements sa haptic feedbacks. They're
Yeah,
leaning into
I
like
mean,
cinematic
you know what?
gaming.
Sony
Ganon.
is Christopher Nolan. That's how I see Sony. They're like they think like, oh, we're the auteur gaming device.
Yeah.
Like only like like they're like the freaking cinephiles. Like they flock to like freaking Quentin
Mm.
Tarantino movies. Like Sony is trying to attract that same crowd, but for games. Like, oh,
They
we're
have
the
VR.
artistic expression of gaming. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Oh, you
And
they,
because of
like they
that,
made a
that
yeah they make a big thing about that last yung E3 no 2018. Oh, we don't focus on we focus on single player
yeah,
experience
yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I don't
Alam
think
mo
that's
yung pwede,
sustainable.
alam mo yung pwede lang na ipasikat ng Sony ngayon, pare. We had the best controller, man. It's the best feeling
I have to
one.
agree. It feels
I don't
great.
It's the
know.
best.
And
I
the
like
Xbox controller, like
like
it's
the
wonderful.
Xbox.
But have you felt like the
Have you
feedback of the
masturbated with the PS5 controller, River?
I
not
did,
yet?
I did. I did with the PS3. Nilagay ko sa Infinite Grind yung Tony Hawk and put it in my dick, pare. Hell yeah.
For your grundle.
Ito, I will say, okay, Andren, okay, PS5, PS4 guy. It's like, yeah, Sony experience, parang we make this, pero for $70, you're
Yeah,
gonna,
exactly.
for $80, alam mo yun? They're trying to push your for your premiere qualities, parang, are you gonna play The Last of Us 5 with like $80 parang that
You know what I'm gonna
12-hour
do?
game, the
I'm
best
gonna wait.
story.
I'm gonna wait 1 year or like
Yun nga
Yeah,
eh.
when it's
one
Let's
cheaper.
year
go.
when it's cheaper or they're
Sometimes it's
used
like,
copies.
sometimes I don't understand sa Sony, parang ang bilis mag-depreciate ng games nila sobra.
Meanwhile,
Parang
Nintendo games like Breath of the Wild is still 3K in Data
yeah,
Blitz for some reason. I don't,
yeah.
I what the sad thing then about Sony, I feel like there's a missed opportunity with their mascots. You know, I feel like they lose faith in their IP so quickly.
Yeah.
Either I don't know, because like when you think of their mascots now, they're just dudes. They're just white men. They're just grizzled white men. And back
Kratos
in the
is
day,
Greek. River, you
okay,
are racist. Kratos is
but
Greek.
Like
he's
actually,
physically white.
He's
He is
just
white
physically
skinned.
River,
white.
River. When I think of like Sony mascots, I could smell Nolan North and Troy.
Yeah, exactly.
Nolan
It's
North
just
and
Troy
Troy
Baker and
Baker.
his NFTs.
The Troy Baker puta.
No, but like they used to have like freaking Jack and Daxter,
Yeah, you're right.
Spyro,
But they're doing that now
Sly
with
Cooper. The only one left is
and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank. Why is it that Ratchet and Clank is the only
Miss,
one
I don't
making
sobrang
like
missed
Ratchet.
opportunity yung Spyro.
Never
Dude.
like
Like they
Ratchet.
gave up na kasi with that Elijah Wood reboot, which stunk. Pero like I don't know, they should
Yeah,
have.
I fucking hate I fucking hate see. What was
I
I
don't
saying?
know
I
why
forgot
they
what I
only.
hated
Why
it.
do you think Ratchet and
I
Clank is the
hate
only one to keep
Ratchet and
alive?
Clank. I never liked it from the PS2. It's like it's
I
parang,
wanted
oh,
Jack and
just give me
Daxter to be the
different guns
one.
per. They're all the
Exactly.
same.
I wanted
Anyway,
Jack and Daxter to be the one that they kept pushing, you know. But then
yes. Pero
Naughty
like,
Dog made Uncharted, and then
it's
Jack
Naughty
and
How
Daxter
Dog.
kind
about
of
who
fell at the
made Sly
wayside.
Cooper? Who made Sly Cooper?
I'm
Sucker
dead.
Punch, who
Ang
made
tagal na, no?
infamous. They made
Okay.
Ghost of Tsushima. Sly Cooper guys made Ghost of Tsushima. So like, I was wrong about it all being white guys because Ghost of Tsushima they're Japanese, but you know what I
They're
mean.
white.
They're just people now. They're just they're white.
Wait. You mean Sony representing a Japanese guy?
Yeah, but the game was made by Americans. So like,
So odd to me.
I don't know. Then I think Microsoft, and I think like these fantasy shit. I think like freaking Mr. Chief, and I think of Marcus Phoenix. Now I think of Rare. I think of Banjo Kazooie, and now they have Bethesda. So like I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm talking about brand recall here. You know, like when I think Sony, I don't see fun per se. I see like artistic gaming expression, but like that's not for everyone, didn't it? I don't know.
I think there's a problem nga eh. Kasi like, how many of those experiences are Sony experiences?
Yeah,
Sa,
yeah.
how, hindi, ito lang, ito, simple. How many games do you end up playing that are Sony, talagang, ano, are you getting enough money for yung Sony exclusives that you're buying a
So I
PS5 for?
played. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
recall them. God of War,
God of War,
Last
Spider-Man.
of Us
The most
5,
yeah, the
Spider
most
Man.
bang for my buck
I
was Spider Man and
well,
Miles
well,
Morales.
they still have the Final Fantasy series.
Do they though? Because Game Pass has Final Fantasy 12, 13,
Really?
13 2.
They
Do
Yeah.
have
they have
15.
seven? Do they
They
have
don't
They
have
seven?
have
7 yet.
they don't have
They
the
don't
7
have 7.
remake, but that's on
Well, yeah.
PC. It's on
That's
Okay.
on
PC.
PC.
Yeah.
Which is technically Microsoft.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Let's not give it to Xbox porkat nasa PC siya. Pero
Yeah.
yun nga eh, that's what I'm. Pero man, I fucking hate PC gaming kasi it's so expensive. I really wanted to get
I
into it,
fell out of
man.
PC
Pero
game.
like,
For the longest time I was like, wow, why would I ever buy a console? Like I could have a PC that's
well,
stronger. Can have Steam where all the games are 1 peso lang.
Yeah.
as you
But I don't
guys
know.
know, I was trying to build like trying to buy like a PC build and then I was having panic attacks. Parang, what the fuck do I
Yeah, that's why.
buy?
Exactly.
That's my point. Like there are people like us who are fucking idiots who just
I
want the
just want a
It's
box.
just
box.
parang
I just want a
55,000 has
thing.
to buy me a good rig, right? No, it
No, it's not.
probably doesn't.
It's gonna buy
Ganon.
a good like case to put the shit
Yeah,
inside,
ewan ko
but
na, I don't even know. Ang dami ko tinignan na ads for like PC cases that look like
and
Armored Core robots and shit.
Oh,
And it's like, I ended up parang, oh, just, 20K on a fucking Xbox and I'm
and the
playing
thing
so
about
much.
PC gaming, it's so solitary. Like I like playing on a TV because when people walk by or like when my brother like walks in, he sees the cool shit I'm doing. I'm like, look at that thing I'm doing. But like when in the PC, I'm just like huddled over it like a freaking
Uh,
henchman. I don't know.
ewan
one
ko.
quick bit of news then about nabasa ko din kanina. They're reviving the Armored Core series.
I
Yeah,
know.
Yes,
FromSoft
I'm
is
From
reviving
so
it. Yeah,
Software.
fucking
From Software is taking a
excited.
break now from the so like I'm excited for it because I was a fan of
yeah.
1, 2, and
I never played Armored Core. I just
I
played like a
played
few
2.
seconds of it.
I played
dude, if
2
you
in
play
yung
Armored
Xbox
Core,
One. And I mean yung
you
PS2 one.
if you play Armored Core, especially the early ones, you will get why yung very deliberate yung animations
Yes.
ng attacks. So
Yes.
it's kind of like Dark Souls did.
It really does feel like it feels like Dark Souls pero you have boosters.
Yeah, it's
I
very
love
slow.
that game.
It's very
It's
slow.
very good. I used to play Mech Warrior and I used to super into Armored Core customizing yung mech ko, yung core. It's
Yeah.
fun. I hope na nostalgia doesn't fail me pag bumili ako ng pag Armored Core.
Yeah, pero like may twist din dun eh sa original sa Armored Core 2 eh. When you fight the last boss, you fucking find out na AI lang pala yung pilot. And
Huh.
fucking may government
I
pala
kind of
na
remember that.
nagko-control ng mga ibang armored cores. I'm like, God damn. As a kid, like, I know it's been done before na, oh my God, AI yung pilot. Pero as a kid, like, fucking
That was cool.
up to
No,
grade
kasi
6.
yung frame is you rise up through the ranks of like a tournament
Yes.
style na you
Yeah.
have like
Yeah.
other I just remember yung Armored Core having yung ano, yung parang board game trees. Yung dalawa lang planes stuck together. And it's just supposed to simulate yung 3D polygon. That's anyway. That
Excited
I'm
na.
interested to see it come back after they made like 100 Dark Souls na.
Yeah,
And like,
no, they really
Yeah.
got. Speaking of Dark Souls, I want to just talk about Bloodborne for a little bit.
okay,
Oh
go
yeah.
go.
Where are you?
I
Okay.
just I killed this caterpillar eye thing. I killed this one where it's a witch. I don't remember the names. They have like these really long names. I think the caterpillar is called like Ram the Longworm or something like that. And then there's this one where
That's what
the
she said.
and I like how the bosses all have most of them have gimmicks. Like there's some bosses like this is just a big monster and you
I
have to
thought
eat it a bunch of times.
I thought you said I love how the bosses all have gimp outfits.
Yeah, they all have these ball and chain mouthpieces. Like this, the worm one. The gimmick is that you shouldn't lock onto it. I thought that was
Mm.
pretty clever for some reason. I was like, because he has like this stone face. So if you hit him in the face, nothing happens. But you have to hit the butt. But if you lock
Yeah,
onto
yeah, I
it,
kind of remember this
yeah,
boss.
if you
It's
lock
been a
onto
while.
it, he like
So fucking
follows you. But if
cheap.
you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
lock onto
yeah.
it, you can walk behind it. I was like, wow, like that was pretty cool.
That
And
So
was
then there's
pretty
this
fucking
cool.
other boss fight where it's a bunch of like crazy witches, but
Yes,
when you kill them, you notice the boss health bar doesn't go low. It's because that's not the real witch. The real witch is invisible in a corner
yes,
somewhere, and
yes,
you have to
yeah.
hunt it
I
down.
remember this boss fight.
fuck you, River. You're just
It was re-
ruining the. I'm gonna play Bloodborne. It's
I'm
like,
so
oh,
you'll
all of
forget.
these, all
Well,
of these
it's
secrets.
that boss fight reminded me. Three witches reminded me of that fucking yung Rat King
Two
boss fight.
princess.
yeah, one of them
Yeah,
is the real rat. No,
Dude,
but
yeah.
Bloodborne does it better because it
I
doesn't
was
confuse
playing
you.
I was playing DS3 and they had yung devil monks. And
Oh
then
yeah,
parang
yeah.
I didn't like that boss fight. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the best. It's kind of boring.
My
Pero
God, you're gonna hate.
I was thinking of yung Rat Kings again. Parang how much that was more fun than yung demon monks.
Oh my God, you're gonna hate. Have you? That's a swamp, kind of, Giselle.
I
Sa
oh
DS3, I think
Oh,
so. I don't know.
that
Yung
that
ano,
that fucking place sucks.
it's
dude,
some
all the
nerd
swamp
shit.
areas suck. There's a swamp in Bloodborne. I'm like, hey, here I am in Victorian London. There's no swamps here. I end up in a forest, and there's like these poison guys.
Oh
I hate it.
yeah, I
It's
do.
awful.
I remember.
The
I
only
kind of
good
liked it.
forest area is like in Dark Souls 1 in the DLC.
Oh wait. I like the the pero yeah, it's too much of that. No, it's too much of that. Parang they padded it out with like you're gonna walk slow
Yet
here. Pero I
another,
like the
yeah.
puzzle.
I remember this parts of Dark Souls 3, yung the ladies with the incense, and if you get hit too
Yeah,
much,
and
you
your life
die.
bar gets lower. Yeah,
Oh, that
not your health, but your life
yeah,
bar. Yeah, I remember
fucking
that.
that
Oh, yung sa
stinks.
underneath the ano
Irithil Dungeon. I think it's underneath Irithil
the
Yeah.
Dungeon. I think that's what it's
dungeon.
called. Yeah.
I don't know.
There
And
was
sa
I'm
Bloodborne.
currently I think the last boss I killed was this giant mass of corpses. Like just all a bunch of just corpses put together. It kind of reminded me of the xenomorphs in Dead Space if you ever played Dead Space.
What game is
And
this, River?
Bloodborne.
Okay,
That's the last boss I killed, and the only you have all these corpses, but only the corpse on the top is who you have to hit. There's like one guy. He's like, "Hi, I'm
Why is
here,"
it? It sounds
and
so much more interesting than Dark
and
Souls
how you.
3.
But at the same time, there are a bunch of witches shooting like magic at you. So you have to climb around and then kill the witches and then cripple the corpses and then hit the guy that's at the top,
Ito.
like stuff like that.
Why is it sa Dark Souls 3 yung naalala ko lang boss is yung tree that you have to hit yung gonads niya. Yun lang yung interesting boss fight.
Yeah, and then it
There's
breaks,
gonna
and
be
then the second
there's
form
gonna
is
be
underground.
more interesting bosses like
Yeah,
Sa
there's
later,
just
no?
yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
this really have you fought like
Have
the
you
Pontiff? I think it's like Pontiff Sullivan or whatever his name is. That one is a good boss fight. I like that one.
have you
Let's
fought the
see.
big king skeleton in the darkness? That was cool.
That one's cool
That's
too with the
fine.
That
rings.
was
Did you break
yeah,
the
yeah.
rings?
That
Hell
was
yeah.
Yeah, I
fucking cool.
broke yung rings. I mean, I
You didn't
liked
like
how
that?
it looked. I
It
liked how
looked
Yeah.
it
cool
looked.
as fuck, man.
It looked cool. It looked
Yeah.
cool.
But it
It's
was very
just
gimmicky. I get no, it's not a fight
no,
fight.
it's like it. You know what that? You know what that boss is, Andren? it's a grown-up 3D Zelda boss.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
hands
Hit
and
the
a
eye,
head,
but it's the rings. Yeah.
right? It's like every
Yeah.
Mario boss,
You're right.
two
You're
hands,
exactly
eyes.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So
You're actually
it's
right.
That's
fun.
so true.
I will say that was one of the better ones I remember. It's just I just I'm comparing it too much to Dark Souls 2. I liked yung bosses of Dark Souls 2. They were
I
all
like the
cool.
bosses
Diba?
Dark Souls too.
You
Though.
remember that boss in Dark Souls 2 where it just gets you, yung mahuhubad ka kung nakain ka? I was so fucked. Like, kinain pa niyo yung equipment
Talaga?
ko? You
Oh
remember
yeah,
that boss yung
because he
malaki
can
slug?
degrade your armor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember
No,
that one.
as in yung
Oh, okay,
mahuhubad
okay.
ka pag dinura ka. Like, what the fuck? So,
Yeah, I remember that one.
I didn't get eaten. I should have. Sige. I didn't get eaten by that slug. I might
yeah.
have, ano.
And
You
you,
were
the
too good.
butcher. I love the butcher. Doon
I love the
The
butcher.
butcher
That was a
was
great
cool.
fight. Yeah, that was a solid
Actually,
fight.
yan na yung minane ko, yung fucking butcher knife.
The weapon, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And yung main weapon ko doon kasi yung you get it when you kill the king, yung the giant king who's yung parang it's a statue, a great sword statue.
Oh,
It's one of the strongest ones. So it's fucking rules, dude.
yeah.
I like it when Dark Souls fucks with me, and I like yung part that there was like this a giant throwing arrows
Yeah.
randomly.
Fuck, I love that. I love
The
that.
But I
yeah.
will say parang man, like that was Dark Souls 1. Alam mo
Yeah, they
yun,
did
parang
that.
like
Yeah,
it's
in
just
when you go to Lordran, Lothric. I forgot which castle. Whatever. Yeah, where
everything
they
is
shoot.
else.
Yeah,
But
I
Everything is
know.
but three kasi I don't know kung dahil it's a PS4 game mas maganda yung graphics. I like
maganda
the
yung
fucking
graphics.
set pieces. Yung
It's
set
beautiful.
pieces.
It's yeah, you're
It's
right.
beautiful looking naman.
Bloodborne though, there's this
I'm just-
part.
I'm just sick
Oh,
of
go ahead.
I'm sick of Berserk. At least 2 didn't exactly feel like Berserk.
Yeah, you're right.
They're like 3 is like okay, it's like upgraded.
Two,
You might
beautiful.
for
You might
some
like-
reason.
You might actually like Bloodborne yourself.
I think you
Yun
love
nga eh.
Bloodborne. I'm enjoying it. I thought I'd not like it because I like high fantasy stuff. I like the Lord of the Rings shit. Like two doesn't feel like Berserk for some reason. Two feels like Narnia for me. I don't know why. It
Like kasi
feels-
humanoid
Two-
yung mga bosses.
Yeah.
2 is ano eh, 2 is this creepy Alice in Wonderland shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
man.
It's like a fairy tale. Exactly.
Yeah.
And in Bloodborne, like you talk about like throwing arrows. There's a guy on a machine gun. Like that's how they step it up in Bloodborne. There's
You
a
know
guy
how
with
I
a
killed that
Gatling
bitch?
gun.
I just cheesed that guy so bad. Like
Dude.
tinulak ko lang siya dun sa platform
Same.
niya.
I did
I
exactly.
have
It's so
I have
hard.
this sa Dark Souls 3. There's like this boss na is like a spider. Oh my god, it's like Zelda, no? It's just like
Oh yeah, yung
the most
spider boss.
basic. No,
Okay.
pero like yung nephew ko is like you should use the arrow, and it's like you're young, you don't understand. Dark Souls is hard, and then I used the arrow, and like nandun lang ako sa doorway, and I just shot the thing in the face for like 10
Several
minutes.
times. Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, you're right, Josh. I'm too accustomed. I started playing yung Ariana Grande DLC, the
What?
the one where
thing.
you jump into the,
The painting.
painting.
Yeah.
Where this fucking guy is on all his knees. Tapos parang, look at this piece of Greg. And then you're jumped into the fucking painting from Dark Souls 1.
From one, yeah.
And then I didn't know that it was DLC. So I started playing it. And it's really fucking hard. And I over-leveled myself. Tapos parang I looked up online. Parang, oh, you're supposed to play it after the base game. Kasi this is like high-level shit. Tapos
Yeah.
parang in my head, it's like, I'm just been so accustomed by this game abusing me that I don't even know when to turn back.
The only thing that's stopping me from recommending you Bloodborne, just a lot. Where are you with customizing your armor?
You
And
do
how your
not
character
I'm so
customize. You
dumb.
barely.
I just use Dex.
Honestly, yeah, dude,
Idiot. I
have
just check
customized
yung pinakamaganda and magaan.
In Bloodborne, what they do is it's like Disco Elysium, where when you're talking to someone and then like, oh, I need really high like perception here. I'll stop talking to him. I'm gonna put on clothes that raise my perception. Then I'll talk to him again.
Talaga?
And
May
then-
ganon?
So yeah, there's stuff like that in Disco Elysium. In Bloodborne, there's like an enemy that shoots magic. It's like, oh, okay, he shoots arcane stuff. I'm gonna change my clothes, put on this thing that blocks arcane, then I'll change back to my regular clothes after this fight. But you don't really stick to like, you don't really change sets. It's just for like specific moments. But then you go back to your base set. Like I have the exact same weapon that I had in the start
Oh,
of
really?
the game.
Actually,
I've just
I
been
changed a couple
upgrading it.
times.
I've just been upgrading it to like max level, and I'm having a blast. Honestly, once I figured out how to do the because in Bloodborne there's no backstabs and there's no parries. It's called like a visceral hit where as soon as someone is about to hit you, you shoot
Yeah,
them with your gun
yeah.
and then they get stunned. It's basically a parry but it's bullets and then you kill them. So once I figured out how to do that, the game like unlocked for me. I used to not like it, but now I've changed my opinion. I actually quite like it a lot.
Yeah, the setting is good. Like, there's some fucked up things where Omen gives you her fetus to fucking upgrade some
Yeah,
part of you.
I'm
Yeah, it's
yeah
fucked up.
yeah.
It's
I
fucked
Makes
up.
I
sense
didn't
kung
know that was a
fetus. It wouldn't
fetus
make
until I
sense kung
looked it
feet.
up.
Yeah, it's very Lovecraft. Yung
I
Bloodborne.
got genuinely like scared in a moment where I forget that it's Lovecraftian. I thought it was
Yeah,
just
it is.
British Victorian werewolves. Then I was walking and then I saw an alien. I saw like a gray alien, like just an alien, and I don't know
Talaga,
why
like
it
a gray
scared me.
alien. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
just an
so.
alien, just an
You know,
alien looking guy, and that scared the shit out of me
I'm
for some
playing.
reason.
I'm playing Resident Evil 7, and like it just plays it so straight to the hilt that it's a Resident Evil game.
Yeah,
Pero I think na pa it would freak me the fuck out kung if it like I don't know, like a can of beans started talking to me or something. Bigla siyang
yeah,
maging
like
Suda
something like yeah,
51.
exactly. Like when something it like really broke like the
Yeah.
theme of the game. I was like, what is this? It's like in Fallout when suddenly there's aliens in Fallout also, where that kind of like shook the foundations.
Oh, by the way, quick thing then pala, speaking of
Yeah.
Resident Evil, I pre-ordered Village na, so I'm excited
Yay!
to play it. Kasi it's more actiony though. They compare it to
It
4.
is. It's
Yeah, so I,
exact.
That's
It's
yeah,
four but first person. Like
yeah.
by the time
Resident
you
Evil
get it,
7.
I'll be playing it then.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7 is like Resident Evil 1 in first person. Resident
Mm.
Evil Village is 4 basically.
Mm.
And it's good.
Let's see
It's a
what
good
this
game.
big titty vampire is all about, Patrick.
Oh,
Very
you're gonna be disappointed.
Well, just don't spoil
I
me.
don't,
I'm gonna
I'm not
play
gonna
it. I
spoil. I'm not
love
gonna
it.
spoil. What else?
um I finished Cyberpunk.
Oh
Mm.
yeah. Tell us about that.
I took a hard
I
break.
haven't been replying because I don't want to get spoiled. I don't want to
Yeah.
ask too many questions.
No, I'll just say you guys have to play. And I've said it before as a chat group, like a madman. You
The
guys have to play the
voodoo.
Voodoo Boys mission.
Yeah, I'm
That's
like,
the actual ending. It like the base. I got you secret ending. Ah, I liked it, man. It's fine. I think it
Yeah,
just
see, I'm at, as a cyberpunk. I'm at that point. This is a story where you have to choose what to do. Let's just
Mm.
put it that way. And yeah,
There's a secret choice. Dun sa isa.
there
I'll
are only
just say
two. There
this.
are only two.
There's a secret
Okay.
choice. You have to wait 5 minutes for it to
Oh
show
fuck! Is
up.
this like some kind of fucking yung parang sa 4, sa Far Cry 4, you have to wait for the
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
torches to
kidding. It's 5 minutes. Yun yung binasa ko sa walkthrough.
yeah, because sometimes
Five
they'd be like,
minutes.
V, are you okay? Like, what is happening? Like when you're not talking, like they.
No, it's just parang when you're at that choice moment. I will say na well, I played it on easy na sa dulo kasi I just wanted to get the yung ending and like I didn't get enough. I didn't
XP.
fix yung build ko or whatever, ganon. Pero it's fine. Kasi it's like I'm such a fucking idiot, no? Parang it's either super hard or easy. It's like it's mix and match. Pero like well at least yung ending that I got it's just a racist end. I am excited to play it again in a different
Optimized
build.
way.
Also, it's funny kasi at the credits yung it's not a spoiler pero like each ending has all of the characters talk about you.
Oh,
And
I like
it's
that.
really
That's
cute.
cool. I like. It's
It's
like
really
an
cute.
'80s movie.
like Animal House.
So, no, pero so this ending na I told you na parang I got the first worst fucking ending is parang everyone's talking about na parang V, why did you kill yourself? You're such a piece of shit. Why did you do that? It's like kaya ako sinabi this fucking game is triggering. It's basically hitting you over the head na parang this is what happens if you kill yourself.
Oh wow. I
Anyway,
haven't touched the game in so long. I'm so sorry. 'Cause I really like
no,
the
it's
game.
fine.
I there's a part of me that just wants to
No,
wait
you
for the
don't.
next
Not
gen
like the
update.
way I do.
I'm just waiting for the next gen update, the samurai whatever
I kind of
version.
am waiting. It's funny kasi this is the funny part, Andren. All of the glitches only happened to me nung patapos na yung game. So this is isang ending part na I'm just driving along and in this really poignant moment I'm talking to this person because I'm turning to the side and we drive by a van that's floating in the middle of the air. What the fuck? Like, oh, this is Cyberpunk. I forgot.
Yeah,
uh,
fuck.
God
That's
damn.
fine. Yeah, like yung mga bugs are livable naman sa akin.
Yeah, it's not no. And then like if you know yung bugs, I talked with Mix, yung friend natin si Mix,
Yeah.
about Cyberpunk. Kasi apparently I'm the Cyberpunk evangelist now. It's like, you should play Cyberpunk, maganda siya. And sabi niya, sorry, binili ko siya day one. So medyo ayaw ko sa kanyang game.
Oh, okay.
Kasi
I get
sira-sira
that.
lang
Fuck.
siya. Like,
I get
okay.
that.
Baka balikan daw niya kapag mas maayos na. Yan. Yun lang.
You want to talk
Uh,
about
you know the
anime?
Yeah.
wait, sorry, yung final
Oh,
thing
you're
lang
good.
sa Cyberpunk. The funny thing is, I say na parang you should play it on super hard kasi the gameplay is good. Pero then it's only good if it's melee, I think. All of the other modes are
I don't mind
sakto
the
lang.
shooting. I've upgraded my accuracy a bit before I
Shooting's
stopped
good.
playing. The shooting is actually quite good. If
Yes.
you
Yeah, if you get the skill na walang recoil, yung guns.
Yeah, hell yeah, with a pistol. Oh my god.
You just fucking
Yeah.
headshot people. Pero yeah, let's talk about anime then because I
Yeah, let's go
watched a bit of
anime.
anime. So here, first off, pag-usapan natin yung Miyazaki movies. Yung alam mo yung On Poppy Hill.
Yes,
that
up
one?
on Poppy Hill, yeah.
Okay,
I never
I haven't
watched it. I
watched.
wanted to watch it.
Okay,
That's a good
I haven't.
movie.
I haven't watched it yet. Pero
I almost
are they
spoiled it, sorry.
are they sisters? Are they
I
brother
will
and
say,
sister?
you want me to
Uh,
explain it? You want me to, I can explain it, Anjan. I know you,
Okay, explain it.
okay lang ba, River?
I've seen
This is
it,
not
yeah.
a spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, kasi the English version is their cousins, pero the actual Japanese version is their siblings, straight up siblings.
Why would they do that?
Okay.
Kasi so
Um,
wait, I have to explain this because I have a story with it. Kasi like
Okay,
I
go
went to
ahead, yeah.
like a convention, or I went to like this work thing, and yung aking roommate na kawork ko explained it to me in very much a lot of detail kasi he studied Japanese. It's like, okay, talaga, they're actually brother and sister. Okay, that's nice. I wanna get out of here. I don't want to talk to this person anymore. Pero, yeah, it's basically
Okay.
that.
I've seen the movie. I've seen it in English and then I watched a bit of it in Japanese. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna spoil like how the story goes, but I'm gonna ease your minds in saying that's a plot point that they're worried that they're related. That's a plot point. But they're not. And
No, but
I'm
I
not gonna
want them to
spoil.
fuck as brother and sister. That
I'm not
takes
gonna
it
spoil
out.
how it happens, but that's a plot point where they're like, "Oh shit, we're
Can
related,
I,
but we're in love. What are we supposed to do?"
you know what? Can I just say it's still creepy kasi it's just
It is
this
creepy.
60-year-old man and yung
And their
kanyang
little kid. No,
40-year-old
dude, it
son.
wasn't. It wasn't Miyazaki. Oh, it was his son, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's hit them both. They
Oh my
directed
god,
it and
really?
wrote
I
it
thought it
both.
was just
So it's like
Goro.
these
No
really
wonder it's
old
good.
men. It's these two old men talking about high school love.
Incest. High
And
school
then
incest.
yung voice actor in Japanese is Hideaki Anno, yung gumawa ng Evangelion.
Oh my
And
god, really?
it's so funny kasi parang si Miyazaki is like, no one else can do it. You have the voice. Parang, okay. And this autistic savant who makes like really good anime. He says that he's autistic then. So like, again,
I'm
I'll
looking
never
up
watch
the
it.
English cast because I forgot. Who's the English? Who does go? Oh my
Christian
god.
Bale, I think.
No, Christian Bale's in ano. In
Si
House Moving
kasama ni Billy
Castle.
Crystal. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you
Whatever.
you're gonna watch it palang, Andren? I thought
Oh,
you did like.
it's Anton Yelchin. There you go.
Oh,
Oh my
he's
god,
dead.
rest in peace. Rest in
That
peace. Yeah, but
sucks. You know
he
how
did a
he
good
died,
job. He did a
Andren?
Oh my god,
I'm not
so
gonna watch
sad.
it. Fuck. I just
But you
brought
know
it
how
up.
he
I
died?
yeah, I
No.
recommend
You know
it.
how
It's
he
not
died,
bad.
si Anton Yelchin? He got pinned by yung car
He got pinned by
garage
his
door
own
niya.
car. Yeah.
A car
He
or
like
car garage door?
he had like a freaking minivan or whatever. His Hollywood home is like it's a slope like this, and then there's a gate, right? So what
Yeah.
happened was he got out of his car to open the gate, but he forgot to lift up the handbrake, so the car rolled down and flattened him against his own garage door. It's really sad. He was very talented. He's a very good actor.
I love yung movie niyang Green Room. It's the best Nazi
Yeah,
punk movie ever.
with Patrick, see Patrick. What's his
Patrick.
name?
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah,
I-
I forgot his last name.
Why'd you bring
Yung
it
isang-
up?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
kasi
why'd
I
you bring
watched
up Poppy Hill?
I first time ko mapanood yung Porco Rosso.
Four
It's really
Girls is
good.
great. I love
It's
Four
really
Girls.
good.
So.
It was
It's
more
feels like I'm
actiony. It was
feels like
more
I'm watching
actiony than I
Popeye.
expect.
It's so
Yeah,
fun.
it's
you
fun. It's
just
so cute. Super
you
cute.
just you just needed yung parang I'm an old man, I'm a withered old man.
Freaking what's
I'm
his name does the English
smoking and I'm
voice?
fucking beautiful women.
Yeah.
Uh, Michael
Like my
Keaton.
romance show with that
Yeah,
girl,
yeah.
which is kind of weird, but it's not that
I
weird.
do like that movie.
Michael
I
Keaton
like a
is
lot.
the English voice, and I think he was really
I
well
love the
casted.
I love the
Yeah,
gunfights. I love the air fights. It
yeah.
reminded me of SWAT cats, and like
I
Oh
love
my
you
SWAT
God,
cats.
SWAT
this one
cats.
this one episode of like do you remember Ninku?
Oh, yung with the ninja boy na
Yeah,
ganun
there
yung
was a
mata, the frog
I'm g-
face thing.
the air fights are so good in this one. So yeah, yun lang.
Hmm.
And yeah,
Oh my
and
God,
I watched this
Ninku.
anime. You tell me kung quote unquote queer baiting to in a way.
Mm.
Okay. The name of this anime is I like it. It's cute, pero the name of this anime uh wait. Shit. I lost it. It was there kanina. And when you're an idiot.
I'm a queer idol. Oh wait, hula ako. It's My Housewife is a Man. Is that
No,
The
no,
it?
here.
anime is
They
it
Here's the
biglang
Being
title.
is
that an
your
anime na?
brother?
Okay, guys, you're gonna like this.
Okay.
Life with an ordinary guy who gets reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout. So basically, it's
I gotta
Yung
look
fucking
this up.
title.
it's two guy friends. The one guy is in love with the other guy, pero it's very we're friends, pero like he has a deep attraction to this guy. And
Pero,
basically, when they get reincarnated into another world, the, the the other guy gets turned into a girl. So, oh, it's okay now to fall in love with him since he's the girl now.
This
Andren.
You get
reminds
what
me
I'm
of
saying?
No,
Black.
wait,
There's that
Andren, it's
Black
not
Mirror
queer bait.
episode.
No, it's
Huh?
not.
Okay, okay,
It's not queer baiting.
okay.
It's
Trans
incel
baiting.
baiting. No, it's incel baiting kasi that's a incel fantasy. Na parang, why can't I just fuck my best friend on
Yeah, my
Xbox
bro.
Live?
Why can't my
Why can't he
bro
have
be an anime
titties?
titty girl? And that's what happened.
Dude, it's exactly that. And like,
Yeah.
while they're fighting beasts, nagkakaroon silang dalawa ng sexual tension. Oh, he's pretty cute. Like it's, I like it. I
That's
like
all
it.
of the wholesome manga that I read. It's like
Uh,
it doesn't matter that
you
I'm
should
a
try it, River. It's
boy.
very funny. Have you
Okay,
seen
I'll
it?
see it.
Have you
No,
seen
I
it?
haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I love that stuff because it's. I mean, I don't love it. No,
I
but
love
it's
that
like
shit.
no, it's more of like when
It's
I
like
do read that
BL.
stuff.
It's like
Yeah.
BL with a few
Yeah.
extra steps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I was gonna say it's BL with a few
It's
straps. That's good.
it's BL for boys.
BL.
Kasi yung BL is for girls, di ba? Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like BL.
But it's BL for boys.
It's
Yeah.
the BL version of boys. Na parang, yeah, why can't I just, why can't I kiss Steve? Steve
Boys love
understands.
matters. Yeah. Anyway, the anime I've been watching, my partner Leanne is showing me one of the early Kyoto anime stuff. It's called Beyond the Boundary. Have you heard of that
Ooh.
one?
Kyo
What's this?
animation. I don't know this one.
It's about this girl. I mean, everyone cosplayed as her initially. She's this girl with red glasses with pink hair, and she's so super cute. But she's
That's
like the
so specific, River. I've never heard
yeah.
of a anime
I
girl
know.
with glasses and pink hair.
But her thing is she can manipulate her blood. She's the last of her clan of shade hunters. They like hunt like demons that are called shades. And
I need
then
to see
it's
this.
she can turn her blood into different weapons, but she gets anemic if she uses too much of her blood. But you'd think it's like, oh, this is a shonen anime or shoujo anime like setup, but it's actually kind of slice of life because she goes to high school with this boy who's half shade, who's immortal, and she wants to hunt him because she's never killed a shade before, but he can't die. So like the first few episodes are like him trying to help her hunt the shade. I don't know. It's kind of imbalanced in the pacing, but I like the art and I like the premise and the story and the characters. I don't like the fan service moments where there's this cool guy
Oh,
because
so we're having
they're
so this
all
is
in a
like every
club.
other anime conversation. I
I
don't
know.
like fans.
They're in a literature club, right?
It's Kyo Ani, pare. It makes it great, pare.
At least it looks nice when they're
Fuck
saying
yeah,
gross
dude.
shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
They're in a book club. They're in a book club, and then, uh, there's this guy who he has a scarf that he uses as a weapon. It's like a cool like scarf magic sword, whatever. And then he has a sister who's who like keeps track of all the demons they kill. He's he has a sister fetish for some reason.
Yeah,
He keeps saying his sister is hot,
this
and he
isn't
keeps
anything new,
saying,
by the way.
oh, and then like I don't know, like I don't know why that's there because outside of that sister fetish B plot, they're really interesting characters. That's just
You
like
know
the
what
one
anime
flaw.
is? You know what experiencing anime is as like not a pervert, not a complete pervert anyway. It's
Yeah.
probably like parang a person who doesn't like raisins, right? Tapos parang ang kinakain niya lang araw-araw embutido with raisins. Ang sarap na putang ina may raisin na naman.
Yeah,
Pero ang
that's what
sarap na
that is.
embutido na
Yeah.
to. Putang ina.
Meanwhile, a degenerate is just
That's a,
swallowing the
that's a great, parang
empathy.
ganda ng analogy na just, shit, may raisins tong embutido. Pero masarap yung embutido na to eh. So, pag check it gets bad na lang. It gets bad kung yung main focus mo doon sa embutido, yung I
Is
love
the
the
raisin.
raisins.
Yeah, like absolute
Fucking- you
degenerates.
just
They
suck
throw
it
the
up.
embutido and only
You
eat
just
the
suck in
raisin.
the raisins.
Mare, I love raisins pero sayang na may embutido in it. It's so
Alam mo,
sad, no? When you
River.
like when you like one anime, tapos like you're pointing out na parang I love this anime, but this guy really wants to fuck
Yeah,
his sister.
I know. It's like what the. That's exactly how I felt about freaking No Game No Life. Like I genuinely believe that that is like as well written as Death Note in terms of like the set pieces of people outsmarting each other. It's like that level of writing and pacing, but he's like him and his stepsister are like a little too close.
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's like stuff like that. And it's, I don't know. It's
Alam mo, River, suggest ko, the three of us watch party. Let's go full force na. Let's watch Orimo and let's see where we go from there.
What's a
Let's
Remo?
just go. It's a
I'm
guy
looking
who
it up.
it's a guy who falls in love with his sister. That's all. That's
it's
all.
not
Di sila
Wait.
half brothers.
How do you spell it? It's Oreimo?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like yung I like how it looks. It looks like pero like grabe, yung nag-Google ako Arimo, lahat nung screen caps na ganito yung babae. Like it's just so funny. Anyway.
Ah,
Yeah,
anyway.
I think ito somewhat that guy
It's
who
highly
explained to
rated,
me,
Fuck for.
no,
to
that
be
guy who
fair.
explained to me yung whole Poppy Hill thing. He did say that culturally it's less about yung actual sibling relationship, more of like it's about purity or something. But they turned it into a joke, so I don't understand it.
I know it's like you can't have both. You know, you can't be like, oh,
Yung
this
sa Poppy
this
Hill is probably the closest thing to the
yeah, to
actual
it
thing.
actually being a metaphor for purity and
Yeah.
childhood innocence, I guess. I still think like it's kind of sad that Goro Miyazaki hasn't made a good Ghibli movie, and the one good Ghibli movie that he has technically directed, he made with his dad, which is Up on Poppy Hill, and that one is still kind of divisive.
Yeah, I heard the worst one he made was the 3D one.
Yeah, the Earwig and the Witch.
Talaga.
It's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
people
that didn't
walked
work.
out on that. It's awful.
Oh, that's
it's,
sad. That's sad.
It's terrible.
I watched yung Earthsea, it was terrible. And
Yeah, freaking
it shouldn't be. I don't know
But it
how.
looked badass.
but-
The
it looked
cover looked
badass.
bad.
Yeah,
It
but
looks
Hayao
ve- it-
Miyazaki,
I remember it being
dad-
boring. I really
yeah, his dad
remember it
himself
being
walked
boring.
out of the premiere. Like Hayao Miyazaki left the premiere of his own son's movie, and he talked shit about his son's movie
Damn.
and smoked a
it's-
cigarette.
They should
Damn,
make a
man.
God of War about Siguro and sa kanyang
Yeah,
tatay.
exactly.
Miyazaki.
Oh man,
That could be a great documentary. Actually.
what are your favorite like Ghibli movies? But like what?
I like
what would
in
you-
Howl's
documentary
Moving
of-
Castle, baby boy.
Oh,
the
that's
best.
a good one.
Wait.
That's-
It's a tie between that and Grave of the Fireflies. It's a tie
Mm.
between those two.
Jeez,
Whisper of the Heart. And
that's a solid.
Wow, that's a
one,
good
too.
one. Solid one.
Whisper
me-
of the Heart. I like the ending. They didn't know what they wanted, but they
Yeah,
kind of knew.
but they
Yeah.
knew
It
they
was in
wanted
their
each
heart.
other in the
Fuck!
end. Ah,
That was
Yung,
so good.
alam mo yung pasas ko dun sa movie na yun is yung pangalan ng girl, Etae.
yeah,
Okay.
no,
Tai.
it's
Yeah.
hey, it's hey.
That's why
Oh,
I like Country Road because of that.
Yeah,
movie.
because that song.
How about you, River?
I like Only Yesterday. It's
Oh.
it's that like that movie broke me. That's the one where it's this older like almost
Yeah.
30 something
Yeah,
woman
he goes back to her hometown.
She goes back to her hometown
Yeah,
and relives her
yeah.
childhood. It's so
That's
good.
right. It's great.
It's such a
Nakatuloy
slow
ba, like,
paced movie.
I forget, nakatuloy ba sila nung guy na,
No,
na
they start something, but they don't say it, and I like that's
okay,
Oh,
ambiguous.
wow.
And but
okay,
like like it's her childhood self that leads her to the guy in the end, and then like they drive away like to a future that because in order for her to move on to her future, she had to like deal with her past trauma with
yeah,
her parents and so on.
yeah.
It's so beautiful, and I also like there's this one about tanukis.
No,
I forgot
no.
to.
I was gonna bring that up. That's one of my
That
favorites.
one's really good.
Kasi
I
they
forgot the
use their
title.
balls to
Yeah,
transform.
they
I
use their
heard about
ball
this.
sacks.
No,
What's it
but it is
called?
funny.
What's it
It's
called?
it's isn't growing older sad. I hate growing older. Wait,
Ghibli
I'm trying to.
movie about Tanuki.
But it literally is about the progress of
Pompoko.
Japanese
Pompoko. Yeah,
pompoko.
it's so
It's
good.
really sad kasi Andren, they're just these magical creatures,
Hmm.
and they are. It's like parang the city is encroaching on their territory.
Yeah.
Tapos eventually they just have to live with it.
And
Ganun. It's
despite
sad.
all the whimsy and magic in their ball sacks, they couldn't fight like the horrors that is the machines of man, and they're just kicked out of their homes, and
I like that
it's yeah.
director. He's such a man.
What's
I don't
name who
know what
directed
that
it
means.
again?
This is Takahata, di ba?
Oh,
After this, let's talk about our worst ones. Because I have
go
a
ahead.
hot
Yeah,
take.
yeah.
I have one hot take lang.
Okay.
Okay, one hindi ganun
Oh,
ka hot
this is
take. Yeah,
Pompoko
go.
direct the same. It's the same director of Only Yesterday. Pompoko and Only
Yeah,
Yesterday. Oh, okay.
Takahata.
Yeah.
There are
Okay.
only two major directors ng Ghibli na
Miyazaki and
known.
Takahata.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what's
Wait,
your hot
I
take?
just want to say, isn't it fucking insane that these assholes make animated movies without a script? At least si
Yeah, they
Miyazaki does.
he has
He
like
just
a
has a.
loose concept, then
We're
storyboards
gonna
it.
draw people running now, and I guess we'll take it from there. The fuck?
That's actually really funny. Why am I drawing raccoon balls again? Oh yeah,
Shut
just
the fuck up.
shut the fuck up and
Wouldn't
keep
it be
drawing.
cool if he smacks his son's head?
Ano yung hot take?
Yeah, what's
Okay,
your hot take?
I've
I
been
don't
working
like
on this
o-
3 years. Sorry.
I don't like ocean waves.
Oh, that's not a hot take. I hate ocean waves.
It
What's
fucking
ocean
stinks.
waves?
It's
It's
boring
horrible.
as fuck.
It's terrible. Has a bad ending.
Uh,
The only
the
thing that
girl's
would have
such a
saved it.
such a
I'm gonna
This-
bad
like
yeah.
it
girl.
now. I don't
The
know.
only way that would have saved it, and I wouldn't say this with a lot of like, I don't know. I don't like queer baiting. Obviously, it's lazy storytelling. But I really wanted the main character to be. It turns out he was
Oh,
gay.
you best friend,
I-
yeah?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
that's
yeah.
where it was going, and I was like, okay, this would have all been for that, for him to realize that he was not in love with this bitch of a woman,
Yeah.
but is in love with his
She's
best
such a
friend.
bad person.
She's a terrible person.
She is a terrible.
And then at the end of the movie, there's a
He
line.
just
the best,
realizes that he likes her.
the best friend is like, "Oh, you were in love with her too, weren't you?" And he's like, "Yes, I was." And I'm like, "What the
end.
heck? When was that established? She was mean to him constantly. He hated her.
Yeah,
Like,
I
what?
watched this now.
she's like a tsundere with no redeeming qualities.
Exactly.
At all.
She's just an asshole.
And this
And it
might
sucks
be
because the art is beautiful. It's like really well animated.
You
I
want-
love the
You
watercolor
want an actual
style.
hot take?
Go ahead.
After this, sorry. See,
So is this about
watercolors.
spirit?
Ganun.
Yeah,
I
go.
don't know. I don't watch this now. It looks interesting.
Okay,
I think it's
hot
worth
take.
the watch just for the looks of
Pero
it.
naka-bad trip lang siya. Yun lang
Yeah.
talaga yan.
You'll get
Okay.
angry for sure.
Okay.
hot take.
Maybe I'll love
Again,
it.
this is a
Maybe
good movie. I have
Yeah.
trash taste. Basura akong tao, okay? Anyone watching, I have trash
I don't
taste.
know.
I
It
did
is
not.
It is interesting to see Anjan was the first. He's like the hick, like that guy. Pero he's like, I don't like queer baiting, guys. you brought it up.
Dude, sinabi na sa akin ni Giselle to, I'm caught between my provincial instincts and being a good person. Like it's constantly clashing in
Yeah.
my head. Pero here, I did not like Spirited Away.
I knew we were gonna. That's what I thought your hot take was.
It's fucking boring as shit, dude.
When
It's so
Giselle
boring.
said that Miyazaki doesn't script his movies, I immediately thought of Spirited Away because the story was like it's like
I
five
think
different
it's
stories.
overhyped.
Yeah.
I think
I
it's
think it's
really
overhyped.
overhyped. For
I think
people.
it's a good film,
when she went
but
to the other world, and okay, it's great art. So what are you trying to say? Oh,
That's the
this
thing.
fucking-
I
With-
watched this essay
And in the
thing
end,
na
in the
parang,
fucking end, like she just leaves. And then,
No,
oh
pero
well,
like
we're back to normal. Like, fuck
I
this.
did watch
It's
this.
boring.
It's
It's
it,
boring.
internet. No,
Sorry.
wait. I watched this internet essay thing. That so much of it is like when the Academy gave it awards and stuff. It's like they don't understand your actual context. Na the movie's actually talking about yung parang overt sexualization of children. Kasi
Yeah,
she
that's
goes to a
what they were
brothel.
saying.
It's all of
Yeah.
like hindi not wala sa context na. We just think that she goes to this fantasy world, pero
Yeah,
it's
but like
actually a
No Face
brothel.
is like a person that like
It's a
he's
pimp
the
or something.
yeah no he's like the a returning customer and what's the name of the main character
It's
again?
a lot sex stuff.
Yeah,
Na
like that's
parang
his
ano.
favorite
It's
like
actually really
child.
dark.
Yeah, it's
Na
really
ganon.
gross. But
I
I
don't.
get
I
that that
didn't.
was the theme, and
Mm,
I think it was well told. But I'm with Andren in saying that it's definitely not the best like
Yeah.
Ghibli movie. It just so happens to be the first one to be noticed, and I get like because it was the first one to be like really huge and to Western audiences, people tend to label it as like this is the pinnacle
it's
of
really
Ghibli.
sad, then. Eh.
Like they
It's
compared that film to Howl's Moving Castle, and like it talks
no
about
House
something
was
important.
cool.
I
Yeah,
like
at
Howl.
least House had these cool robots, and like she
House
turns
had a
into old girl.
story.
She falls in
Ganon.
love with this
This
madman who owns that
the
fucking
freaking the
castle.
scarecrow was a prince. I thought that
Shit,
was a
yeah.
cool like
Fuck
side
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
And it was about the Iraq War for some reason.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
like, God
about
damn.
Miyazaki disliking the America's choice to meddle
Yeah.
in the Iraqi war.
Yeah, that's why yung ginawa niya isang yung airplane movie niya
Wait, wait,
na hindi niya in-address yung Pearl
Oh,
wait,
Harbor.
Andred, wait,
The Wind
Andred.
Rises.
Invite
Yeah, the Wind
everyone.
Rises.
There are 4 people right now. You should, guys. You should. This has been a trap for 4 people. You guys should watch
Oh, there's
Andren's
4 people watching.
special.
Wow.
It's coming on 22, right? We will
Yeah,
share a
22.
link on my
Yeah.
Facebook page. No, just
Yes.
he is doing his special. You should fucking watch it.
Thank you
What's the
for
name of your
people.
special, Andren?
Middle Class at the Press. I'll tell you the title. It's the name because hindi ako, oh shit, dalawa na lang. Na-turn off sila sa title. Pero, it's like, I have a joke, hindi ko spoil. It's about like dealing with being depressed and middle class because in the end, fuck, why are you depressed when you have a good life? And I make a joke about that, which is kind of
I'm
creative.
excited to hear this joke.
I'm excited. I'm gonna.
I bought tickets. I keep like
I'm actually
missing
gonna
your shows.
I'm gonna say the title when I do the joke. Alam mo yun, like yung title
Okay.
drop.
Nice.
Kasi
I love
I am middle class and depressed.
I love
Bow.
Credits.
No, I'll go going back to anime.
Yeah.
I really here's a hot take. I think 5 centimeters is trash. I just didn't like it.
5 centimeters per second.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I slightly
liked
agree
it.
with you, but I
liked
liked it.
it. I
I
liked
think it's I
They
think it's
just
the
walk
perfect amount.
by. They just walk by each other. Fuck them. You could
It's the perfect
die.
amount of sappy. It was right before Shinkai like really found his voice. Have
I
you
like
seen?
his movie after yung.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one. Was
Yeah.
Garden of Words, I think it was called.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked
Beautiful
that
movie.
one.
I think it's his
Yeah.
best one. That's my hot take. I think Garden of Words is better than Your Name and Weathering with You, and I think
Both of-
Weathering with You is better than Your Name, and I think
Wait,
Your
wait,
Name
wait.
is
Your
overrated.
Name.
Wait,
I was
Weathering with
crying.
You. Like I watched Weathering with You sa cinemas, and you know yung sa wrestling when a fucking wrestler comes in na unexpected. When the characters from Your Name popped out, dude, the cinema went crazy, man.
Yeah,
Oh my god, they did.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
I
the
like
boy
that.
and the girl. They show up in different moments in the film. I thought that was
Yeah.
really nice.
I cried.
Wait,
I cried at I cried
The,
at
the,
I
you.
wept.
my only problem with Your Name is like they never really explained why that shit happened.
I
Like
don't
you
care.
time travel or like fucking.
It's some meteors and shit.
Hindi,
Man. I don't know. Magnets.
I also wanted them to delve deeper into the body switching thing. It happened
Yeah.
so fast. Do you feel like it happened too
I-
fast? Like Yeah.
Who was I talking to? I was talking to someone na parang they're annoyed with like with anime movies that have like openings. Like dun sa
Oh,
dun
because
sa-
it plays
sa
the
body
opening in the
switching,
middle. Yeah.
Biglang may opening in the middle, right? And then I remember
Yeah.
Totoro has like a nice opening. I like yung opening. Yung parang it's like it's a TV show, but it's not really a TV show.
5 centimeters per second did the exact same thing. We're like,
I hate that movie. It's just
and it's fine. I feel. Have you seen his
It's such a
first movie?
college
It's
movie.
awful.
I kinda
Place
liked
further
it.
than no, not.
I
what's it
kind of
called?
like that more. Yung
I
robot.
hated it.
It's
It's
like a robot
terrible.
thing, di ba?
It's the
Mecha.
one where they have to fly a jet into a tower in the sky. What was it
No,
called?
Jesus
Like
Christ.
I
no, pero
forgot
if
the
you put
Some
it into
9/11
context, he
shit.
just made it on his own. It's a student film.
Wait, no, is that no? I'm sorry, I think I'm thinking of the wrong movie, but it's his first ever
No,
like.
my problem with that stuff is like it's a whole movie. It should be a short sometimes.
Yeah,
Yung feeling
exactly.
ko.
I'm trying to remember the
Giselle
name.
has a fucking thing with like people's first creations. Like I talked about Ari Aster's film with Giselle before. You never
It's
mind the
hor-
Johnsons, and he
but it's
didn't
Yeah,
like. It's badly acted, but the main thing is pretty cool. But it,
I've
I
actually
don't
never seen that movie.
know. Is that movie's black anime? Kasi it's about a guy fucking yung child. Hindi, it's about yung kanyang son fucking his dad. No,
yeah,
it's ito Andre. It just feels like the most college thesis movie ever.
like
Parang
yeah, I get
these
it.
are the
Parang, yeah,
themes.
yeah, edgy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I like it in a way.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I didn't. No, it's like yung thing ko with that is like when I watched it, and then I know all of yung other movies niya.
Yeah,
Heck, I even watch. I made you watch yung that detective who's trying to find his dick because
yeah,
it's
it's funny.
going into his.
Uh,
It's funny, right?
uh,
It's like when I watched yung first movie niya. Oh, this is all of you, but unrefined and just terrible.
th-
If he went into that direction of just pure art cinema, it's like, oh man, I would hate that fucking guy who
Pero
just
I'll
keeps
agree.
making movies about black people fucking their sons.
Yeah, I'll agree that the acting is horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Pero
I
I
think
like
it
the
could have been
concept.
saved with better acting. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
it's interesting.
I haven't seen. I only know that movie because a lot of my film friends share it like as a joke. They like share like, oh,
It's
this
amazing.
family is normal.
You
Ha ha
know,
ha.
you
If you
know
know,
what
you
I want
know,
to
like that.
find? He has a funny or die skit that I
Really?
cannot find. It's called Laser Dick or something or Laser Fart. It's like I want to watch the Ari Aster short named Laser Dick or Laser Fart.
I'm trying to
Five
think of.
centimeters is just
I'm trying to
I
think of
just
a
like
hot
it.
take for anime. I mean, because I've already been openly this
What's your
Oh,
first
this.
animes, guys? First
Oh,
oh,
animes.
okay. Voltes 5.
Oh,
Astro Boy.
why? You're younger.
My dad
Why would
watched
it
it.
be?
And my dad had it on, and then he was like, "Son,
Oh,
this is Voltes 5. You will now love it just as I do. These are
there's
the
something about that generation. It's just
these are the Bosanians. This is Steve. This is Big
Have you
Bird.
seen the GMA revival of that?
It looks okay. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna like trash. I
yeah.
know like everyone loves to trash in GMA, but they're trying.
it
I know.
looks
I think it
interesting.
looks okay. I'm actually like mildly optimistic. I know it's not gonna be great, or I don't know. I don't want to shit on it too early, but it looks
I
I
think
think I
it.
was too young to appreciate Voltus 5 in the way that it's about politics. Then I just
it
watched it as
is,
a kid.
dude.
You know, I
Freaking.
had the cool
Can
robot
I say the
fights.
twist ending? That's that like the reason why I still. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen other anime before Voltes 5, but it's the one I clearly remember because of the ending. Like, it had a great twist to it. And I still think of it to this day.
Kinancel ni Marcos siya. Yung twist.
Yeah, like as I was the ending was about to happen, Marcus went on screen and said, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna martial law."
Wait, ano yung twist? Ano
And
yung
the twist
twist?
is so for years, right? The humans were fighting the Bosanians, and then Steve, I think his name is Steve. He's like, he's the most like humanity's really gotta wipe these horned motherfuckers out of this planet. Blah blah blah. He's like
Yeah,
he's so like, yo, go humans go. He's that guy. He's
yeah.
like he's so pro human. The twist is he's part Bosanian pala. Like he's half brothers with the main bad guy
Are
who
you
with the
handsome guy
Bosanian.
with the
Oh
horns?
Yeah,
yeah. I
he's Bosanian
remember
himself,
this.
and he realizes that this whole war was manufactured, and
You
that
know the
it's not a race war. It was just like a
You
thing
know
that
what?
they did.
this the
Can I
saddest
sell?
part of wait the saddest part of that is remember when si Yuki came to us in Japanese
Yeah,
Yeah,
comedian, right?
yeah.
And we started asking him about anime. And we asked him about Voltes 5. Hindi sikat. Hindi sikat
Uh,
sa Japan.
it's
Walang
yeah.
may alam.
That's
yeah,
It's
funny, right? It's
yeah.
only big
it's
in the
sad.
Philippines. I actually because I researched about this too because I would look up Voltes 5. Like how like there's
The whole Voltes 5 toy market is propped up by 35-year-old men in
yeah
Philippines.
in yeah exactly because like it's like. I thought it was like a ghost fighter thing where like, oh, it's
No.
I
No.
thought it was like, oh, Yu Hakusho like was very
It's
like
straight up obscure
influential in
almost.
Japan, and then we Filipinized it. I thought it was like that, but it's not. No one in Japan talks about Voltes 5. Only
Yeah,
Filipinos talk about
because
Voltes
I
5.
think like they had Macross, like yung parang the same
Oh, why would you
Battleship
talk about?
Potemkin,
Yeah,
Battleship
hindi,
Potemkin,
Battleship
yeah,
Yamamoto. Hindi,
yeah,
Potemkin is
Yamamoto.
that Russian movie.
Yeah, that's the one where the baby
Yeah.
gets stepped on.
Oh, talaga?
Yeah, yeah,
Like a
Potemkin
baby
kasi
falls
ay
down a
yung
set of stairs.
Sa Guilty Gear ata, Battleship Yamato.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
cause like Voltes 5 was just like one of the, cause Gundam was big at the time too, I think, and like they were just throwing. I'm actually wearing a
Well,
freaking Vizinger Z T-shirt right now.
that's
It's like one
cool.
of those like just throwaway like mecha move anime, and like
Voltes
Voltes
5
5
has
was one of
there's
them.
three. There are three Voltes 5s, di ba? Kasi the guy made the first one was interesting. I didn't watch this, I just Wikipedia. The first Voltes 5 that guy made was like wizard robot something. It's just interesting. The second
Yeah,
one, pinalabas actually dito din, nung sumikat ng Voltes 5, Combattler V. I
I
think that's
remember that
actually
one.
popular sa Japan.
That is actually
And then
combat. Yeah,
Voltes 5 is the Brand X Combattler V. I mean, if you really watch it, it's kind of
I watched
close
Combattler V
in
because I
design.
thought it was Voltes 5, because
You
there's
know
a
yung
V in the
interesting sa
title.
Combattler V? Meron dong part na nanonood sila ng TV, may nagyo-yoyo, and it's live action. So they
Oh wow,
switch
really?
from like,
Yeah,
from
freaking
anime
Combattler
to
V has
nagyo-yo.
no has electromagnetic yo-yos too.
Yeah.
And then Voltes 5 has electromagnetic tops.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. I just I
I
geeked out
made
when I
this
found out.
I made this joke like ipapounce ko lang sa'yo kasi it never worked on stage.
Go,
Like
go.
natatawa ako sa pilots ng Voltus 5. Like nakikita niyo yung whoever piloted the feet part of like Voltus 5. Ba't
Most
mukhang sa
issues pa.
ba't mukhang sapatos tong spaceship? Yung laki yung walang complaint. Yung sa'yo, tanggap mukhang ulo yung akin eh. Ano kaya
Sir,
gusto nilang
Sila tanong yung professor, sir, bakit may takong?
Good thing it kills you. Dude, that joke never ever worked on stage.
I like that one. You have to
That's
find a very
funny.
niche. Like it has the joke will only work with people like us, honestly.
There are a lot of idiots that don't watch Voltus, but it's an anime.
What's the freaking what came first? Was it Voltes 5 or was it
Layon yan, hindi yan
Voltron?
sapatos.
Yeah, Voltron. When did Voltron come out? Was that the original one or was this just like the biggest one? Was Voltron
Sikat sa,
Japanese?
sikat siya sa Japanese siya and sikat naman din siya sa States. You know.
Okay, yeah, because there was it got revived by DreamWorks, but
Yeah, kasi si Guillermo del Toro is a huge Voltron fan and a huge
Yeah.
Mazinger Z fan. I think the only reason na hindi Mazinger Z yung revival was like Mazinger Z is still popular, right?
Yeah, that's why he
Yeah, I
did
mean,
fucking Pacific Rim, right?
Yeah, fucking
yeah,
love Pacific
he wanted to
Rim.
make like a Voltron type movie.
You know, ang
Yung-
kulang lang talaga sa mga Pacific Rim movies, pare, is some wrestling moves, pare. Like in
Yung
Beelzebub.
problem pala-
Remember that anime Beelzebub? Like here, I don't know why Japanese anime sobrang hilig nila sa German suplexes. Like I've seen so many German suplexes sa anime, pare. Sa Nichoju, Daily Lives of High School Boys, sa Ippo. Like I don't know why they
Resident
love.
Evil 4 has so much wrestling moves in it.
Yeah.
It like it
Is
has
it
no
Is
place.
it si yung director taunting si Suda 51 or something?
Really?
Really?
No, I'm asking. Kasi aren't they
I don't know.
friends or
No,
something?
I mean, I know they're both wrestling buddies. I don't know. Maybe that's why.
yeah, and I forget. And wrestling is huge in Japan.
Isn't it funny that baseball is so huge in Japan too? Like I think back
Well,
to that
it's-
one.
Disney was huge in Japan. That's why there's anime then. So it's
That's true, yeah. Because what's his fucking name? But anyway, like I think back to like Samurai Champloo, like near the end of the show.
I love
There's a
that
random
anime.
baseball episode. Do you remember that episode?
Yeah, no, you're wrong. It's not a random baseball episode. It's a random zombie baseball episode.
Yeah. That one.
Right?
Yeah.
Nandun si
No, I thought
George
it was-
Romero and Tom Savini in the beginning or something.
Weren't they? Yeah. They show up like actually them, and they become
Yeah.
zombies too. I don't know.
Oh wait, is it a separate episode from
I
the
think those are
baseball
separate
episode?
episodes. There's a baseball episode and a zombie
sorry.
episode, and they're not part of the main plot though. I don't know. I just remember that.
They just had to fill it out na parang okay, we have two shit episodes that we can just fuck around with kasi we're gonna end it
We're gonna end
It's
it
such a
there.
beautiful ending.
I love Samurai Champloo.
I wanna
Here's,
ask. I
here's
wanna
an
ask.
anime
I
hot.
would say that it's better than
I think
fucking.
it's
Better than
better. I
Cowboy.
think Samurai Champloo is better than Cowboy Bebop.
Yes,
100%.
Straight up.
And no
exactly.
one
Straight up.
talks about it. I don't know why.
No, it's pretty popular, but it just gets
Like, but
overshadowed
not to the
by.
same level of Cowboy Bebop. And even,
Uh,
I'm even
Cowboy
gonna
Bebop's
go.
popular because it was on Adult Swim.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
and it
true.
was in
That's
No,
why.
It
but
was
Samurai
in
Champloo
Toonami.
is in Toonami also.
Yeah.
That's where I first saw it.
Okay.
And I'd go as far as to say I think the opening of Samurai Champloo is better than Cowboy Bebop's opening.
Yeah, I don't like the jazz intro.
Hey, man.
No,
Hey, man.
I like the opening of Cowboy Bebop, but I love lo-fi, so like
I
it
think I
was so
told.
good.
I think I said I asked for like good anime openings, and then I think si Mervin Malonzo commented Cowboy Bebop's like, oh, basic. This is so fucking mean.
Dude,
Basic.
did you fucking see the new intro ng Attack on Titan? You metal. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh,
By the
that's
way,
an
okay,
anime I fell out of. I wish I hadn't fallen out
dude,
of
it
it.
gets
'Cause
crazy. Like I just wanted Titans fucking each other up, but it gets deeply political now.
I thought you were
So
gonna say
second,
Titans fucking. I thought
Fucking
that's
each
all you
other.
were gonna say.
that's
Who wants
different.
It's like I
that?
thought he didn't
Yeah.
have any genitals.
Okay, since we're going into 2 hours, let's wrap it up by
Let's
top
wrap
five
it up.
anime. Top
Oh,
five anime.
that's a good question. That's a good question.
Okay, I'll just say yung
Neon
Evangelion.
Genesis
Ego.
Evangelion.
No.
Evangelion.
I'll surprise you. I think. No. Wait, kayo muna. Inaalala ko yung mga
Okay, I'll go
favorite
first.
anime ko.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Kasi I had this in my
This
head
always
for a while.
changes too, so I'm definitely missing out a lot.
Number one, parang basic. I'll start na lang sa five para unpredictable. Okay, five. Full Metal Alchemist.
Hell
Yung
yeah.
original,
Not Brotherhood. Wow.
not Brotherhood.
Good choice.
Four, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Kasi it's a
Okay.
separate thing. I
They
really
end
loved it.
very differently too.
Yeah. I would think mas gusto ko yung ending ng vanilla one. Kasi it's sadder. Pero let's it's not like this. Third, Steins Gate.
Yes, I like Steins Gate.
Fucking yeah. Second, Death Note.
Yes. Oh, that's on my list. That's on my list.
First, Ranma One Half. That's not surprising.
That's a good
at all.
list.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be as I'm gonna try to be not try, but my taste is kind of basic, so I'm gonna start it off with.
No, those anime were basic.
I mean, yeah,
Were fucking-
they're very popular anime.
Yeah.
So, I mean, number 5 for me is probably gonna be Hunter x Hunter, and then Death
even
Note.
you ants, even you ants. part?
Yes, dude, that's my favorite arc. I don't know why you guys hate that arc so much. I really liked it.
I don't
Whatever.
hate it. I'm just waiting for your
I even
partner
like
ko
the
to watch
video
it
game
with me.
arc when they went into the PS1.
I fucking hate that arc. That's not. It's like you're getting a smoothie. You're getting an ice cream sundae. So biglang tae na lang sa gitna and then biglang ice cream ulit. And like it stops it. It just fucking stop.
I like it's like
I'm
it's a
showing
quick detour from like
I'm
all the
sh-
other stuff, and then
I'm
they
showing it
needed.
to partner because like this is the worst one. This is the worst one. I'm gonna
Why are you
stop
doing that? They're planting poison in your
It's
head,
so
and now she's gonna
boring.
think it's bad. It's good.
really
It's good
is.
though. But what if it's
Oh,
good?
Well, maybe it's because I watched the original version.
Okay, fair
then.
enough. Fair enough.
They're,
But yeah, so
they're both bad. Anyway, sorry.
Hunter x Hunter. What did I say? Hunter x Hunter, Death Note.
Yeah.
I freaking oh god. Trigun.
Okay.
Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and then
Good
Gurren
boy.
Lagann. Gurren Lagann. That's my number one.
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
it a lot. I like it that much.
I never. I was done na kasi with mech anime at that point in my life.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I
Sorry.
mean, that was the first mech anime that I like fell in love with.
Oh,
so
fuck.
maybe
Dude,
I'm just
good.
seeing a roast in the
Might I
gallery.
suggest parallel universe, pare?
Might I suggest Appleseed? Might I?
About
Why
Visions of
don't I say-
Escaflowne, pare.
That doesn't
was-
get mentioned enough, but I haven't watched it. Ito yung akin. Paranoia Agent. Si Satoshi
Oh my god, I
Kon.
should have said that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
That's
a good
interesting. I
one,
never
yeah.
watched it, pero
Had-
yeah.
It's
Had the best
fantastic.
opening. Best opening.
Yeah, this is like my serial killer, diba, na who fucking beats
Yeah,
people
it's so
with
fucking
bats.
fucked up.
Yeah.
It's
And then you
dude, the
got-
freaking episode with the suicide episode, where they make a suicide pact. That's still like I still think about that episode. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Ghosts.
The
Anyway,
one
I
with
don't remember.
the two old middle-aged men that want to commit suicide. They're trying to find a third person to finish
Okay,
their suicide
okay.
pact, and it's a little girl.
It's such a and it's like from what I understand, it's just Satoshi Kon's tira-tira, like just concepts na like
It's
he just wanted to
amazing.
do.
I mean, I
Anyway,
can't believe that's leftover stuff because it's so good. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
then you got Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
It's so
It's
It's
so
good.
that
fun to
good.
talk
It's
about
It's
it.
that
so
good.
good.
It's
It's
No, I
so
love
good.
I love talking about it. There's this whole Israel Palestine thing na nangyayari, di ba? With like
yes,
yung
yeah.
two sides,
I
right?
thought I was the only one that noticed that too.
Oh no, I love
Yeah,
Israel. I hate Palestine, and I'm kidding. Uh,
I like the
you got
battle with the homunculi and how badass. Fucking
yeah.
the guy who Sirach, I forgot his name.
Wrath
Sirach.
is cool, like the coolest terrorist around, di ba?
Yeah, you kaya
Um,
predict yung moves mo. Parang the guy ruled.
I like Dur. I like Dur a lot. Durara.
Oh,
Um,
dude, I've heard
some
a
of
lot
this
about that.
this stuff is just
Yeah, your
it
friend,
came
our friend recommended that kasi I'm watching Odd Taxi. And
I
parang
want to
yun daw
watch
siya.
Odd Taxi. Yeah.
Parang
on
Durara daw siya.
taxi.
Yeah,
Durara
rich.
is like it's like it feels like it's the most visual novel anime ever, and I don't know how to explain it.
I gotta get
But
into
it
that.
really is.
It's on
I
Netflix,
don't think
right?
it's
I gotta
that
watch
great.
it.
I
I
think
hear
it's
it's
just
fantastic. I don't know. It's on your list
it
for a reason, right?
it
Yeah.
wait it's no it
Shit on
was
the thing that's
there
on your own
no
list.
no it's super it was there for like super depressing times in
Yeah,
my life because it just
that's
really
what Gurren
lifted.
Lagann was for me too. Like I get that a lot of people don't think it's that great, but it was in a specific moment in my
People
life where I
love
That
needed
that.
was
it.
that was me
Yeah,
with Ranma one half. Fuck.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
People love that.
Fucking dude, I might
Um,
get a tattoo of the freaking spiral drill. Like that's how much I love that
I
anime.
I like to think that Gurren Lagann is like Happy Evangelion.
And that's what people say. It's the positive Evangelion.
I like Welcome to the NHK.
Oh yeah,
Ito
I actually downloaded that. Na.
I will
I'm
just
gonna
say
watch it.
I don't remember anything about that anime. I just know that I love it. I think it's about it's not dissimilar from Watamote pero hindi lang sa isang tao. It's about hikikomori. I really like that story. But I don't remember anything. I might rewatch it.
Oh yeah,
And then
Watamote. Fuck close. Number six yung Watamote.
I like
Oh.
Watamote, but I didn't put it in. Um and I think Dual.
Oh yun, dual yung
Yeah,
parallel
walang
river.
Evangelion sa list ko. I think Evangelion is a different
River.
thing.
Watch dual parallel to another universe.
Dual
Yeah,
might be
fucking
to be honest, that Dual is the actual Happy Evangelion. Because
yes.
Okay, I'm looking it
it's a
up.
parody of
Wait,
Evangelion.
what's
But
it
it's
called? Dual what?
Dual parallel adventure.
Oh, okay.
It's got a banging opening. Ganun. Um
Adventure.
Rita, Pararita,
Dual
Tararita,
parallel trouble
Rita.
adventure. Is that what it's
Yeah.
called?
Yeah.
Pero like you should
Oh, you know what?
it's
I
better
might
to watch kung may Kasi this
if
is
I've
how
seen
I watch
Evangelion.
Evangelion. No, it's just you watch it once, watching all other stuff, and then you see how it influences so many anime.
Yeah,
Yung parang the
I,
format.
I heard from Rob na Evangelion influenced Steins Gate in a way. So
Talaga?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
I haven't seen Science Gate Zero because I
Oh, shit.
before
I
I watched.
it's okay. A lot of fans don't like it, but it's a parallel universe.
See, the thing
technically.
is, I played the visual novels before I knew it was an anime.
Oh,
Like I was
really?
playing, yeah. I got a
Oh.
really horrible ending in the visual novel. I was like, wow, this sucks. So I looked up the other endings. That's when I found out it was an anime. The ending I got is the main character, Kyoma, whatever his name is.
Oh, si mad
he-
scientist.
He doesn't
Tuturu.
figure out. He doesn't figure out how to fix the timeline.
Yeah.
So he makes a time loop where they just go out biking one afternoon, him and all his friends, and he does that day over and over until he goes insane. Like there's this one loop where he pushes his best friend, the fat guy, the super hacker. He pushes him in front of a car on purpose just to see what
Jesus.
happens because he's lost his mind. Because he's been doing the same loop because he doesn't know how to fix the timeline. So he's like,
Yeah,
I'll
but
just trap myself
what
here.
I
At
love-
least my friends are happy.
What I love of River about the anime, you actually see him going insane, seeing his
Yeah.
best friend die and die
Over
again.
and
Like,
over in different
what's
ways.
I guess this is where it got it from Evangelion because it started off as a normal shonen. Oh, time travel, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. And in the half of the episode, by the way, fuck you. By the
Yeah,
way, fuck
Yeah.
I
everyone.
remember that moment in the game. Yeah.
It's weird to me kasi parang um I I forgot. Anyway, sorry. I
Oh,
forgot why it was weird.
you know what? I forgot what the five I was saying, but I think I want to replace one of them with Azumanga Daioh. That one I think is a really the perfect version of a
Uh,
slice of life anime.
I'm still
As a
reading
manga
yung
tayo.
omnibus kapag tumatay ako. It's so funny.
It's so good.
Explain yung I've heard
It's
of
As a
just
this.
manga,
these
that is like the
girls
five
in high
girls
school, and
in high
it's just
school.
that,
And
and
then,
it's so
yung
good.
the hottest, coolest one, quote unquote, lagi niyang gusto mag-pet ng pusa, pero
Yeah,
lagi siyang
her
tinatakbuhan ng
whole
pusa.
character arc is her
Nakagat
trying
siya.
to find a cat that won't bite her hand, just so she can pet it.
It's like
But
Nichijou. It's like that format.
yeah, I hear a lot about it. And
Oh
but
yeah, yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Yung
I'm
cute
putting
girl with
that
the
on there
penguin outfit.
just for
Yeah.
the character of Osaka alone. Like she's
Oh fuck.
so funny.
Damn, this tama tama.
There's this
Maglalagay
one
rin ako ng
freaking
mga
scene
yeah,
where
yeah, go remember.
she's in a classroom and she's just staring into space and her eye is like moving like that. It's because she's chasing an eye floater thingy in her
Oh,
vision.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just that's so funny to me.
Me too. Like the second close one, yung Nisha Ju and Daily Lives of High School Boys, which is underrated. It's like a male version of
Yeah,
Nisha Ju.
as a manga.
Yeah.
I just
I want to say lang. I was thinking about this the other day. I got nothing out of watching 80 episodes of One Piece. It's like, oh, okay. It's
Yeah,
good.
I
It's
agree.
good, but it's like, oh, that's done. That's part
A,
done.
a lot of people say it's the world building talaga of that.
I know.
that's what yeah, that's what I hear too. Like you don't really watch it for the plot. You just watch it for the fun
It's
characters and the
The
lore.
continuity of it.
I think
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
hard for it's hard then if I think it's only good if you're still watching. And I think it'll be solidly perfect when you finish it, you know? Pero since I didn't stay with it, it's like that's unfinished in my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not
What's
like
your
Full
number one?
Metal na parang it's done na and
Oh
it's
yeah, you
like
didn't even
oh it's in
finish
my
your
head.
list, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yung number one ko was Duel.
Oh right,
Oh,
okay.
duo.
Yeah.
Did yeah, it becomes a harem by the end of that fucking
It's
anime.
funny. It's from the guy who made Tenchi Muyo. And that's also fucking funny. I don't remember anything.
Like the
I want
chicks
to
she
put I want to put in ano shout out sa parang I guess the most important anime sa buhay ko sa Saber Marionette Arc.
Saber
Oh,
Marionette.
I
That
forgot
It's
is
so
about that
fucking
anime. Is
yeah.
that the one
dude
with
like
like Bloodberry and
Bloodberry si
Yeah.
Laime
Lime?
at saka
Yeah,
si ano
wow. Oh my god, that brings me
And
back.
that
dude
irritating blonde guy who was probably gay. I don't know.
si
He acted pretty
Gedchi
gay.
or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like I remember that's the original Planet Harem.
Yeah.
Pero I remember na that's the first fucking thing that gave me like an existential crisis. Nung kinuha yung female circuit ni Laime and
Okay.
she was not her bubbly self anymore. And then I
Ah,
realized na oh people can die. And
man.
may pinatay akong ipis sa banyo. It's like I killed yung ipis. What the
Dude,
fuck?
parang parang android lobotomy, parang sa fucking
Yeah,
one
yeah,
flew over
basically what it
the
was.
cuckoo's nest.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
basically, and it was
yeah.
very traumatizing. Parang, oh, like
Fuck.
you live and you die. That's sad. Yun
Dude,
lang.
all of these like now and then, here and now. I was too young to fucking
I
watch
was
that.
gonna say now and
No,
then, here
we
and
were
now,
too
but
young.
it's too
We were
traumatizing.
too young, but it was in AXN after Gatekeepers. But like, why the fuck?
River, you should out of
Yes.
anything that has been
How how do
mentioned. I
I
think
okay,
now and then,
how do you
here and
spell that?
now,
Now
now and
I'm
Now on.
then,
dead. Now and
now
then,
and
here
then,
and
here and
now.
now. It's an isekai, pero if
Now and
the
then, here
guy,
and there, you mean,
yeah,
right?
no, it's an isekai, pero life doesn't get better, it becomes shittier kasi he becomes a child soldier in
Is
like a
this just
shitty
like the
world.
is this just child berserk?
No, it's not Berserk. This is actually like really
No, he
good.
doesn't get
I'm
eaten
not
by a
shitting on
monster.
Berserk. No, pero I'm not like it's brutal pero maganda yung story. Like I'm
Yeah.
it's like alam mo yung lahat ng brutal parts in that anime, I feel is completely earned. It's not like shocked. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that.
It's a
yun.
slow burn.
It really is. And it's weird. Very weird. There's a Hitler guy there. Right? Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good. I actually should watch that again. It's such a good
We should do
anime.
that. We should recommend each other shows. See, I'm gonna check this out. Have you guys
Oh wait. I wanna.
yeah.
Sorry, I'll
Go ahead.
add Alien 9 is my
Oh,
favorite. I think Alien 9 is my favorite.
I've heard of this one.
Yeah.
Alien 9. Let me see this.
Yes,
It's
I've
like
seen this before.
Azumanga Daioh via Evangelion.
Is this the same person that made Madoka Magica?
No,
It's
it's
not?
not, but
Oh
it's
wow.
very similar in a
It looks
way. And
just
I love
like it.
Madoka. I love Madoka din. Man, ang tagal na ng paste ko. Dapat i-update ko. I should watch more stuff. Pero
Have you
the
guys
new stuff is
seen
just so happy.
Pero
Yeah, I was gonna mention Carol and Tuesday. Have you guys seen that one?
oh yeah, yung
The
music one. Yeah,
Brazilian thing, no?
Yeah.
It's the latest anime from the guy that did Cowboy Bebop and
Yeah,
Samurai
yeah.
Champloo.
I
It's
tried to
good.
watch it.
It's just a musical celebration of humanity, and I really enjoyed it. It has 2 seasons, and that's it. And then you're good. Then the whole
I'll
story's
watch
wrapped up.
this.
It's
And
good. It's on Netflix.
let's gush about it.
The English
Sige,
dub
sige.
is pretty. That's what I noticed about this director. Now his English dubs always hit it out of the park. They're always like genuinely
yeah, fuck like
quite
yung,
good.
the guy who yung English voice is Spike Spiegel. Fucking
Steve Blum.
rules, dude.
Jancho.
Fucking rules.
John Cho.
What I
This is
recommend,
sad.
River, like it's an easy watch. It's super
Yeah.
easy watch, brother. Daily Lives of High School Boys. It's so fun.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up too. We gotta send this to our group chat so I won't forget.
Nga.
Yeah.
You should pick one and then
I
start
download
watching.
yung NHK. Yeah, yung NHK. Yeah.
Okay.
That's so good. I don't remember why, but it's one of those slice of life. You know when you watch a slice of life thing,
You
nothing
forget.
really retains.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh,
like
fucking-
in the moment, everything.
Yon Biori, mga ganon, yeah.
I'm trying to remember this other slice of
I-
life where there's a blonde girl. There's a I forgot. Oh no, it was one
I,
girl who's
I
like
wanna
American.
say lang, yung
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
part
Yeah,
of
yeah, I
slice
know- I
of
know
life
this.
is like
Asobi
food.
Asobase.
Yes,
Yes.
Asube
I like
Asubase.
that.
That's so good. That one's
That's
genuinely a
I watched
comedy
it,
gold. It's
Dude,
great.
Ilagay
Were you
nyo nun,
expecting the ending, pare? Yung ending theme song? It
They-
fucking
they
rocks.
know-
It
yeah,
slaps, pare.
okay, the best thing about Asube Asubase is the opening is the most generic shoujo like girl anime ever, and then it ends in this death metal closing. It's so good.
It's so fun.
It's such comedy genius. It never ceases to be funny to me.
Yeah.
It's-
You
We
part
gotta
na yung-
type all of these. These are
Yeah.
these are great suggestions.
Yung armpit smelling contest, that
Yeah.
one really fucking had me on the
He just
floor.
made fun of white people the whole time.
And dude, yung part na yung first episode when the principal tasted the water.
The water to
thinking
see if it was
piss.
pee, and then there's a Detective Conan
Yeah.
reference in it. Oh my. Anyway.
It's so good. It's so good.
We gotta close the episode, but like these are really good
Yeah.
suggestions. We'll
Thank
report
you.
back with our findings soon.
Thank you
I'm
guys.
kinda tired of it.
Yeah.
We gotta go to sleep na. This will be the last episode of this kind of format. We're gonna use your YouTube account. I uploaded
Yeah.
all of your episodes in there. We're gonna try like Spotify and like be more professional. But this was fun. This
The
was fun.
one
I missed you
person
guys.
here who could be a millionaire, dude. You've seen how great we were. One
Yeah.
person watching.
This is your favorite podcast now.
Share.
Okay. Wait,
It's
before
better
baka
than
mag-leave
Nagmamaro daw.
studio.
Yeah.
Baka mag-leave studio na naman ako, puta.
Okay.